An entrepreneur.
Ben Weisenstein.
Ben Weisenstein.
Ben Weisenstein.
I'm Ben Weisenstein.
Life can be very tough. It can have some terrible times. But there's also a lot of wonderfulness about life.
Yeah, man. Hustlers, man. My guy always had business mind, business sense. Now we still standing, man. We're rolling. Boom.
Cool.
We rolling.
Sweet.
Glorious. And Ryan in the building.
That's right, baby. In the building.
I love it. Yo. All right. Here we go. So, like I said, just normal chat, normal convo.
Just kicking it.
Yep, nothing changed, but
Tuesday night conversation.
So, yeah, let's start how we met. How about that? So, I walked into your store. I was in Laguna Beach, California. And, I was like, holy shit, there's a CBD store? I did not realize that. So I walk in and got some pet treats actually for a friend's dog, and they were bomb.
That's right.
Bro.
Yeah.
So when did you start that store? I think you said you had another store before that in Laguna?
I did, yeah. So I've had that location. It's been at the same spot. I've had that location for, probably, I got it in the beginning of 2016.
Okay.
So going a little over 3 years now, almost 4 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've been there for a minute.
I've been there for a minute, dude.
Yeah.
So my first lease was a 3-year lease. I already renewed that, probably 6 months ago. So yeah, coming up on 4 years.
Nice. Was that scary signing a 3-year lease, or did you get pretty good terms?
Nah, I just went with it, dude.
Yeah, you're just like, fuck it. Is that how you always are in business? Have you always kind of just like you go for it?
I just go for it.
I love it.
Make it work. Make it work.
I love it. Wait, so what was the original vision then? So when you started the what's now a CBD shop, it was Supreme first?
It was Supreme. So I had amassed this fucking huge collection of Supreme over the years. And I was just hustling it. Like I would sell it online, I would flip it, I'd go, like I'm friends with the guys over at Supreme.
Okay.
So I would go down there every week, buy a bunch of shit and come home and flip it and, stash it aside. And I saw what it was, so I was constantly, searching auction sites in Japan, just buying everything I could buy, because it was easy money.
So you saw Supreme was starting to pop, and you're like, let me resell?
Yeah. So I started reselling Supreme probably back in like 2009, maybe?
I really don't know when it popped. That seems early though, right?
It was early for sure. Like, I mean, shit, bro. I was paying, $150 for these box logo T-shirts that are selling for like $3,000 now, dude.
Holy shit! How much were they selling for then though? When you getting?
I mean, I was picking them up for like $150 and making a couple $100 on
solid
each one. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, of course. That's
easy
healthy
money,
profit,
easy
right?
money.
Wait, so how did you even find out about it then?
I just bought the shit for myself.
Yeah.
Like I was just wearing it. I had it's a cool brand. It was cool back then. Like it's not as cool now as it used to be.
Is it not? Because I'm not a fashionista.
Nah, I mean it's still cool. But it was just more low key back then.
Okay.
And I grew up skating. It's a skate brand and shit. So it was like, I just bought the shit to wear, and then I saw the potential in flipping it, so I was like, I'm just fucking buy all of it.
Were other people, I mean, I'm assuming other people already flipping it too at that time?
There were not nearly as many as there are now, though.
Yeah.
There was one Supreme resale shop, maybe two, I don't know, but now they're fucking everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Million kids. I mean, it's like, now you can't even make money on the shit, dude.
Yeah.
Because everybody's trying to flip
it. So is it really, it is hard to make money on it now?
It is. It's not.
Damn.
Before you could buy anything, bro. You could flip it and make money. Now it's like there's key pieces that you can get where you can still make money.
Yep.
But it's not like it was before.
Why is that? It's just because it's oversaturated?
I think it's oversaturated, Yeah, Supreme is just making way more shit now.
Yep.
The demand is so much higher.
So wait, back then it was just like T-shirts and shit, or what?
Back then, I know they've always been doing what they do. Skateboards, accessories, just random shit. You know what I mean? The clothing, the accessories, the skateboards, whatever. You can get any of that shit and flip it and make money.
Yeah, true.
So, and I mean, you still can if you know what you're doing, if you have the right connections. Like a lot of the shit now goes over to China.
Really?
Oh, dude, the China people pay crazy fucking money for Supreme. Shit. Yeah.
Why is that?
I used to go down there every week. Like, I have my homies that I've been homies with for fucking years.
Yeah.
Where they would, with the shop, I would go down there and get new inventory for the shop.
But you would get the inventory and...
I would go down. So Supreme releases their shit every week on Thursday.
Okay. Wait, that's been consistent for years?
Consistent for years.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have to school me on Supreme. Honestly, don't know that much about Supreme. Yeah.
So, I mean, it started as a skate shop in New York, bro.
Okay.
There was...
Interesting.
Yeah, it started in New York, skate shop, and they just kind of had this cult following. They got really big in Japan. They had seven or eight shops in Japan.
Yeah.
They opened one in LA in 2005, I believe it was.
Okay.
And that was it. Like, in the US, it was New York, LA, then they had the Japan stores. That's it, Now they have like Paris, London, they're doing one in San Francisco, there's two in New York now, so there's a lot more now.
Do you know where they are in New York? Are they in like Brooklyn? Are they in like...
Nah, they're in, so one of them is in Brooklyn, one of them is in Soho.
Oh, boom.
The new
that was
store,
literally guesses. It just seemed like where that would be.
Yeah, exactly. So, bro, I just went to New York for my first time in January of this year.
Really?
When I saw the original Supreme.
Wait, that was your first time in New York City?
It's my first time in New York City.
Bro, honestly, I'm making notes so we don't forget to get back to that, because I want to stay on Supreme, because I'm ADD as fuck. So on the podcast, that's why I take notes. We can get back to shit.
No doubt.
So definitely want to talk about New York City later.
For sure.
But yeah, bro, so no, Supreme, I'm interested by it, because like I've seen that people are so enamored by it.
Right, I mean, it's still hard to get.
It is still hard to get.
You can, like, not. It's tough to get. You can only buy it at a Supreme store.
Did not know that.
On their website.
Okay, we're on their website. Okay,
right, exactly. But the shit on the website, I mean, it sells out instantly. They release it Thursday morning at I think it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
8 o'clock, and then motherfuckers are sitting at their computer waiting for the fucking clock to strike 8 a.m.
Are they more resellers though, or like individuals?
You got your resellers and you have your individuals who want to buy the shit for themselves. And it makes it, it's tough to get, dude. Like, even for me, it's like, fuck, man. Like, if there's something that I want, it's like, Jesus Christ. I don't even bother trying to get it online anymore.
Yeah.
I'll just buy the shit on the resale market and pay a little bit extra so I don't have to deal with the stress of trying to fucking get it,
Right? And even being connected, it's still hard to get is the point.
So what happened was like my connections got burned because like these fucking China guys are spending so much money. Like they'll come and drop major dough to get into the shop Thursday morning and get the shit. So
because they're making so much money overseas.
They're making so much money on it, bro. Yeah.
Wow.
So like my homies over there were like, you're my boy, but I got these guys. They can get a certain amount of people in like past the line and shit because motherfuckers line up like crazy for this shit.
Wait, so how many stores? There's one in LA. And then in California wise, how many are there?
There's just the LA store.
That's it.
On Fairfax.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, now this makes more sense, dude. It really is exclusive.
It is exclusive, yeah. It still is, even though, they're making a lot more of it. The market's a little bit more saturated than it used to be. It's still exclusive. It's still hard to get.
Yeah.
There's still a ton of hype on the brand, you know, so they're still killing it.
Yeah, I mean, so what's like a normal profit nowadays? Does it completely vary? Or like if you're buying a shirt for a couple, which by the way, to me, honestly, I don't hate on people that do it, but personally, I could never buy a T-shirt for a few $100s. That's just like, I don't care about the billion in the bank, but I respect that people do. It's not my thing.
I used to think that way too at one point in time, and it's just like now that's changed. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. As long as you can afford to each his own, right?
Right, exactly.
You just go for it.
Yeah. So but I mean, shit, dude. Like, for example, like. T-shirts when they drop, like Supreme releases their shit, the retail price on it is reasonable.
It is reasonable?
Okay. It's like I think it's $28 for a T-shirt.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay, so there are reasonable prices.
Oh yeah,
but that $28 T-shirt sells out.
I'll turn around and sell that motherfucker for $100 the same day.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, where would you like at just on the side, like eBay and shit? Do people use eBay?
People do. People use eBay. Instagram is a big platform for people to resell Supreme shit.
Makes sense.
StockX has pretty much taken the game over. StockX is like a website, like a secondary market for hype shit. You know, not only Supreme, but just anything that's like hype and sought after.
Yep.
And StockX is like kind of the go-to now for Supreme reselling and shit like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what would you say, is there another big brand that's coming up on Supreme or that like that's on StockX right now that is similar in any way or not really?
I mean, nothing that you can really compare to Supreme.
Yeah.
Like, there's other brands out there that are like hype, that are doing well, you know. But Supreme is in a league of its own.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, how the fuck do you build that much of a cult following?
Bro. Fuck, if I only knew.
Right?
You know?
We have major businesses. Yeah. I mean,
it's crazy what they did, dude. Like, it's crazy. And, you know, they were blowing, I mean, they're so fucking mainstream now. Like, that collaboration they did with Louis Vuitton in 2017, I believe it was, that's what really took Supreme, like, into the fucking mainstream, because for Louis Vuitton to collaborate with a streetwear brand like Supreme,
that's the stamp,
bro. It was monumental, dude.
Wow, I didn't know about that. How did that go down? I mean, did they do commercials together and shit too? Or?
No. So basically, it was just like any other Supreme collaboration. Like, they, you know, fucking leaked it. We're, you know, doing a collab with Louis Vuitton, but it was that one was only sold by Louis Vuitton. So you couldn't get that at Supreme stores. That shit was super hard to get.
Dude, they're really, it sounds like, they're really smart about the scarcity and really making it hard. That's all it is.
Right. It's like everybody wants it, but not everybody can get it.
Exactly.
And it just makes the people want it even more.
Exactly. It's crazy. That's such a human trait, right? Like, that's in relationships and everything.
With anything, dude.
Everything.
Yeah. Everybody wants what they can't have.
Exactly. And that's kind of fucked up. And it's annoying, you know, it's annoying in life, but it's just like a real fact of life, right?
True,
you just have to live with that.
It's like, how bad do you want it, bro?
Yeah, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want it that bad, fucking figure out a way to get it.
Exactly. Dude. Exactly. Which comes to, that's fucking life. That's dream chasing. It's like, if you want it that bad, find a fucking way.
Right. Exactly.
Dude, I want to, we'll probably get into Supreme more later too, but to bounce around, because that's super interesting. Honestly, like, I've always been kind of fascinated by that, kind of trying to figure out why is this brand such a big brand without diving in fully or speaking with someone that has a lot of knowledge on it like you do. Right. Where did, I want to hear, this is a question I like asking. It's always interesting. So where did the journey start? Where were you born originally?
I was born in La Mirada.
Okay.
Grew up in LA.
Yep. La Mirada is close to LA, or it's part of LA?
La Mirada is close to, it's like East LA kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, born in La Mirada, grew up in like, San Gabriel Valley, Rolling Heights, spent some time in Diamond Bar, but I've been all over LA.
I don't know that much, but so is that area, it's a nice area, bad area?
No, it's a nice area.
Nice area?
Oh, yeah, it's like suburbs, you know, suburbs that are east of LA.
Okay.
San Gabriel Valley, it's about 20 minutes east of downtown LA.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's a cool area. You know, I grew up there with my parents, mom and dad, grandparents. I have a really big family, and we're all super close, and they're all, you know, in that area.
How big's the family?
Mom's side, dad's side, I have 5 aunts on my mom's side.
That's a lot.
Shitload of cousins. Yeah. 2 uncles on the dad's side. Yep. Grandparents on both sides. I still have both of my grandparents on
you're lucky.
mom's side and dad's side.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
Nice. Oh, so that's amazing stuff.
Bro, I knew like all my great-grandparents, my fucking grandparents. Yeah, I'm super lucky, bro.
Wow,
and my grandparents are amazing. Like, they always have been.
Right?
Actually, I shouldn't say that. My I don't have all my grandparents anymore. My grandfather on my mom's side passed away a few years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
But I mean, I grew up with them. Yeah. So I was lucky to have them around me most of my life.
Right?
Yeah.
That's pretty epic.
Super cool.
Yeah, and wait, and are you an only child then? Did I get that?
No, I have.
brothers, sisters?
I have 2 brothers and a sister.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest.
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Cool.
I'm the first kid in my entire family.
Yep.
So I was like, you know, the kid. My family's great. You know, they've always been great to me. Like, we have a great relationship.
Are you closer with your siblings too?
I am. Yeah. I'm real close with my siblings.
Nice. Good shit, bro. And so they all live in California too, or they move elsewhere? Or?
They do. My dad's side of the family, half of them moved to Arizona about 10 years ago.
Yep.
And they all fucking hate it.
Dude, the thing about Arizona, it's just like, it's hot as fuck, but it's that dry heat. So it's reasonable because it's not like the humidity, but it's still it's that piercing.
I fucking hate Arizona.
Yeah. What do you hate about Arizona?
There's nothing to do out there, you know?
Have you been to Phoenix, Tucson, or what?
I mean, I guess I shouldn't say I hate Arizona because I haven't been to all of Arizona.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
You hate wherever you've been, though.
I hate wherever I've been, which is Goodyear, Arizona.
Oh, yeah,
which
dude.
is like
that sounds
nothing,
terrible.
Bro.
That sounds terrible. It doesn't sound good at all. It sounds like you have a bad year in Goodyear.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. No,
Goodyear and Goodyear.
Yeah. I think so. Like Scottsdale, which is part of Phoenix, is like a nice area. Tucson's like a party city for college. Tempe is like party city, and then there's a bunch of just random places throughout Arizona, like Goodyear and shit, where there's probably nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like I haven't been to the cool parts of Arizona. I really want to go to Sedona. I heard Sedona's.
I've been there.
Amazing.
I've heard that too. Yeah.
So I guess I should give Arizona a chance before I say I hate Arizona. But fuck Goodyear, Arizona.
Yeah, fuck Goodyear. Until I have a guest from Goodyear that can prove us otherwise.
Yeah, and you never will.
Exactly. So that'll be, maybe that's like a new, because little like running jokes and shit start, I feel like, on each podcast, and little traditions. Maybe that's a new one that we're just going to hate on Goodyear, Arizona for the rest of this podcast because of this right now. Fuck Goodyear, Arizona. I love it.
Nothing good over there.
Nothing good over there.
And my grandparents are like, when are you going to move us back out to LA?
Yeah. So they're still, are they still out there?
They're still out there. Yeah, they're still out there. My dad split. My uncle split. So like my dad kind of brought them over to Goodyear, like, it's a great investment opportunity, blah blah blah. They're like, fuck it, all right, we'll go. And now they're like, motherfucker, dude.
Right?
And then my grandparents are just stuck there now.
Yeah, they're just stuck.
Hating life.
Yeah,
it ain't good.
You need to get them to Cali, bro.
I do. I'm working on it, man.
So what you normal childhood or anything crazy in the childhood?
Normal childhood, man.
Yeah.
My parents got divorced when I was like, fuck, I don't know, like maybe 12 or 13.
Dude, same. When I was 12, How I'm gonna get Dr. Phil on you. How'd that affect you? Yeah, what was that like? Did it have a real effect or not really?
You know what, man? Not really.
Yeah.
Like my dad was an asshole anyways. You know, so it was like cool. Like he's gone. You know what I mean? So
fair.
That didn't really bother me that much.
Yeah. So you didn't have a real close relationship with him? You were close with your mom? Or?
Yeah, I was closer with my mom for sure. My dad was like a cop. You know, so he always was like Mr. Badass fucking cop guy, and it was like, oh man,
right?
Dude. Like it was always like we get home and Dad's home, it's like fuck, you know, so,
right?
Yeah, so you know, whatever.
Did you end up becoming close with them when you got older?
Yeah, we're cool now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
we're
cool.
It's funny how that happens. Like as a kid,
bro, I was even an asshole to my mom, like through my teenage years, in high school and shit. Teenager. You know, and it's like I'm a typical asshole teenager. It's funny because my mom, she had me when she was 18.
Wow.
So. On I think it was my 35th birthday, dude.
Yep.
She was like, 17 years ago, when I was fucking 35, when I was your age, you were fucking 17 years old, you know? And I thought about that and I was like, God damn, Mom, like, I'm sorry. Because what the fuck would I do if I had a 17-year-old like myself?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It'd be bad, bro.
Right.
It'd be bad.
Dude, I couldn't even imagine having like a teenager, let alone a kid right now. You have a kid, don't you?
I have a kid. I have a 7-year-old.
Wow. So how's that? What's that like?
She's fucking amazing.
That's awesome.
It's great. Yeah.
That's
best
awesome.
thing that ever happened to me. My daughter's fucking amazing.
Wow.
Like, she's such a good kid. Like my whole family was like, ooh, finally, you're going to have a kid payback. You can see what you put us through.
Exactly.
And fucking, they're like, you motherfucker.
Right, she's an angel.
just an angel, bro. Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
So, 7 years old?
7 years old.
Has there been an age that's been harder yet, like growing up?
She's been
not
fucking
yet?
easy from day one. Dude.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yo, best thing that's ever happened to you. So why? Because I feel like almost definitely I'll have kids one day. I mean, I'd like to. Just want to wait for the right girl. But like,
of course. That's important. Dude.
Right?
Very important.
Right?
Very, very
fucking important. Bro, that's my problem. Honestly, like in life right now, it's funny because I have this conversation with my boys, like my close boys all the time, which is I feel as though most areas of my life are pretty much where I want them. Like business wise, like I'm not all the way at my dream obviously yet, but I feel like I'm on the right track still, so that feels good. Got good friends, working out, pretty balanced.
Got a nice ocean view.
Yeah, ocean view's not too bad. Yeah, so like life's not too bad, right? Like and living a fairly balanced life, the one thing that's like missing is that right relationship, but I'm so picky. Like if I was just desperate, I could be in a relationship.
You have to be picky though, man.
Right?
Because if you're not, you're going to get stuck with something terrible. Dude.
Right?
Yeah.
Yo, and then you have a baby, and then there's all sorts of other shit.
All bad, bro.
But the thing is, there's no way to really know for sure until you...
That's true too, man.
Yeah.
It's tough. Relationships are tough.
No, they are.
It is. It's a very difficult thing. And to find like a good partner, bro, is like...
Right?
It's amazing when you do, and it's like, but like you said, bro, you never know. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. You got to kind of just jump into it sometimes.
Yep.
Fucking
test the waters. Yeah. So you're in a relationship right now?
I am.
Yeah.
Not with my child's mother, but
were you all together for a while though?
We were together for like, I would say, let's see, all of 7 now. So I would say we were probably together for, she probably split when all of us like 4.5.
Her name's Olive? That's a great name. Wow. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Wait, first off, how did you come up with that name? That's a great name.
Well, we didn't find out the sex of the baby.
Okay.
And we were convinced that it was going to be a boy.
Okay.
I was fucking
you just
sure
had a
of
feeling.
it. My lady was sure of it. Like, it was going to be a boy. There's no fucking doubt about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we had the name Oliver picked out for a boy.
Yep.
And so the due date was 4/27, April 27th.
I thought you were about to say 420. I was like, what a day.
Well, check this shit out. So I told my lady, I was like, yo, if the baby comes out earlier, if she comes out on 4/20, if she comes before her due date and it's a girl, we're naming her Mary Jane. Like that's it. Like that's what we're going to name the baby if it's a girl. Born on 4/20.
Was she in?
That's it. She was in the beginning until the fucking baby came out on 4/20 and was a girl, dude. And then she wasn't in anymore. She's like, we're not naming our fucking kid Mary Jane. I'm like, well, fuck. We didn't have a name picked out.
Right.
We were going to name our boy Oliver. So I was like, well, fucking knock the R off, dude.
Yeah. That's a badass name, Olive. But that is really funny. She was like down until she realized it was actually happening.
It actually happened. And then she's like, nah.
Yeah. How hard were you laughing when you realized she was going to come out on 4/20?
Oh, I was fucking, it was amazing. Right? It was great. I'm like, I'm gonna have my little Mary Jane.
Little Mary Jane. That's amazing.
4/20 baby.
Right, a 4/20 baby. I feel like it's good luck either way.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
And that's funny. So, if someone, and I'm big on like, you really cannot judge a book by its cover. But safe to say, if someone judged you by the cover, you got a grill in, right? You got some gold teeth, which are badass.
Yeah.
You got some badass tattoos. Someone would think that if anyone in this room smokes weed every day, which I do, it would not be me. It'd be this guy. But it's the guy who maybe looks more straight edge per se. That's why you can't judge a book by its cover.
You cannot judge a book by its cover.
Well, on the Mary Jane topic, so. I would like to hear your thoughts on it because honestly, like I was really against it. Legitimately, I was against weed. Yeah, for a while, and my reason was like, all right, you can't be successful and smoke weed. This is before I really like knew that much about weed or Mary.
Let me ask you,
Jane.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29.
Yep.
Okay.
29, and I started smoking when I was 18.
Okay.
But I was like super against it before then.
Right.
So like just really like, oh, you can't be successful. Like you're not going to go anywhere if you smoke weed.
That's what society tries to put into fucking people's heads. That's what they used to, at least.
Exactly.
Now a lot of things are changing with that, which is great. But I mean, that's what they want you to think.
Right. So what do you? I mean, what are your thoughts on weed as I fix this mic that fucks up?
I fucking love weed, dude.
You do love weed. You just don't smoke it.
I just don't smoke it anymore.
Okay.
Like I told you earlier, I smoked weed from the time I was 12 years old.
Yeah, 12 seems young to start, right?
Yeah, well, maybe my parents' divorce did fuck me up.
No, I feel like a lot of people do that, though.
Yeah, I mean, I was just like, I hung out with the older kids, man. I was skating, and these guys were in high school.
And skaters all smoke weed.
Skaters all smoke weed.
They're weed smokers, for sure.
So, I started smoking weed when I was young, man, and I fucking loved it, and I smoked it for 10 years.
Were you just smoking weed, though, or were you trying hard drugs, too, throughout that time?
Oh, I'll fucking do anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
See, that's the difference. I really, still, that's all I do, pretty much, weed, but
See, that's good. See, I feel like if I never really got into the harder shit, then I'd probably still be smoking weed.
Interesting. Yeah. So so is that, sorry to cut you off, but is that kind of what threw you off? You were like...
I feel like, I feel like doing all of those other drugs that I've done, the only two drugs I've never done are speed and heroin. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If there's anything else, I've done it.
Literally.
Literally.
We're going to go through those then if you
That's
want.
fine. Yeah,
We'll stay on weed for a sec, then I want to go through, because I'm curious.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a little bit about a few drugs, but that's an area also where it's like, damn, I want to learn.
Yeah, it's fun shit, dude. I love it.
Yeah, so what got you on weed, then what got you off? I want to hear that. Coming from someone, again, who used to be against it, and now I'm like very for it.
So, I mean, shit, dude, I just started smoking weed, and like I said, I just loved it. You know, and I smoked for fucking 10 years. I think I quit smoking weed when I was, I smoked for longer than 10 years. I started when I was 12. I didn't quit smoking weed until I was like 27.
Okay.
So
it's
about
like 15
years ago. Yeah. So I smoked
12 to 27? Wow, yeah.
Yeah, and I smoked every fucking day, like religiously.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And
like I even prayed to that weed.
Yeah, all day. Like, that's it. So, but yeah, I mean, shit, dude, I just fucking got to the point where I just wasn't enjoying it anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, why am I doing this if I don't enjoy it?
We should never do something you don't enjoy, right?
Never.
Well, unless it's like getting you better, like working out or something. But yeah.
Yeah, you know. Exactly. I guess
that's different. I guess. You're like, no, fuck that too. I'm not about to do it.
No, actually, when I think about working out, I don't fucking enjoy it, but I still do it.
Are you big in the gym?
I am now. Yeah, nice. I am now. I just started getting into fitness probably less than 2 years ago.
Oh, okay, so
I had never set foot in a gym in my entire life until I moved down here, and probably like 2 years ago. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, what made you? Because that's late in life to get into
it's
it.
very.
But, I mean, good for you, to fucking get into it.
No, I mean, like I've always known that I needed to do that.
You knew it was a smart thing to do.
Right. Yeah. But I was in a gnarly car accident back in 06.
Damn.
Got hit head on. Like was in the hospital for 2 months. Had to relearn how to walk. Like it was super gnarly.
Dude, what? Wait, let's pause on that if you're cool with that. Damn. See, what were we talking about right before that? The weed and then the drugs. Drugs. Now the car crash.
Not doing shit you don't like.
Oh yeah, working out. I like it. We're already bouncing around. That's what I like to do. So the car crash. That was in. When was that?
That was in 06.
06.
Yeah, that was in 06.
Damn. So what happened? What were you driving first? So I want all the details.
I was driving a Honda Element.
Okay,
Honda Element SC. It was the nice one with carpets in it and shit.
Ooh, got the carpets.
Yeah, had the carpets.
So you made it.
Yeah, you made it. You got the Honda with the carpets,
right?
baby.
Yeah.
But I love that fucking car, dude. It was sick. And so I was on my way home from dropping my girl off. I lived in Brea at the time.
Yeah.
It's like right on the border of it was like you take Brea Canyon Road, like right there, right when you get into Brea. So I dropped my chick off at her house in Diamond Bar, which is the fucking next city over from Brea.
Yeah.
Heading back to the crib, it was a Saturday. I was going to go home, get ready, we're going out to LA, going to the fucking club and some shit like that.
Yeah.
So I remember watching my lady walk up to her front door and go inside her house.
Yep.
Next thing you know, I'm fucking waking up in a hospital.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like no recollection of the drive between Diamond Bar and Brea. Fuck. Like I got hit head on, but like I don't remember any of that shit, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, like I'm waking up in a hospital with a fucking nurse putting a mask onto my face, telling me to breathe into the mask. And I'm like,
gosh,
what the fuck is going on? You know, and she's like, breathe into the mask. You're okay. You'll be fine. Okay, fucking breathe into the mask, you know?
Right.
Wake up. Mom, dad, brother, sister, and I'm fucking cast on all four limbs, bro, fucking neck brace, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now?
So in your mid-20s?
I was 06, what was that, 13 years ago, I'm 37, 24.
Yeah.
Fuck. 24 years old,
So you almost fucking left this earth at 24, right?
Yeah.
Like, the car was totaled, wasn't it?
The car was totaled. They had to use the jaws of life to get me out. Fucking, there was an off-duty cop behind me who saw the whole thing. Said the dude. So I was on like a canyon road, like a 2-lane road.
Yeah.
I guess the kid fell asleep at the wheel and came across and just hit me like on a turn, bro. So it was a blind turn. So I didn't even see it coming, I guess.
Fuck, I was about to ask if he was drunk. Was he not drunk?
No, he worked at the mall. Which I found out later, he worked at the mall and he was just like fell asleep on his way home from work. And fucking drifted over into my lane. The cop who saw it said that he was going probably 70 miles per hour.
Oh, the cop saw it happen?
There was an off-duty cop behind me, driving right behind me, who saw the whole thing happen.
Wow.
Said kid was probably going 60 to 70 miles per hour. I was going 50, which was the speed limit.
Yeah.
It was just no brakes, dude. Just fucking bam, head on.
I wonder if how helpful it was that off-duty cop was right there. like to call the ambulance quick enough to get you out, to get you help,
God,
right?
bro.
Like,
yeah, honestly.
fuck.
Yeah.
So was the other dude, was he all right, or was he?
He was ejected from the car, dude.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Did he live?
He lived. He lived. He
Holy
was in a
shit.
coma for months, bro. Like months. I think they said like 6, 7. So I ended up actually having some friends who fucking knew the kid.
I was about to ask you.
That's how I found all this shit out.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. He was in a coma for like 6 to 7 months, I guess. So apparently he was wearing his seatbelt and the fucking thing broke and he was ejected from his car, dude.
He was wearing a seatbelt and still got ejected?
That's what I heard. That's
Fuck
what they
that.
said.
Damn.
That's
yeah.
Because I guess like they tried to sue fucking Toyota or some shit because they said, oh, the glass cut the seatbelt or some bullshit like that. Years later, I heard like this kid was trying to sue fucking Toyota or some shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
so did you ever meet this kid?
Never met him. No, never met him.
Wow. So, hey, John, come in now. No, I'm just kidding. Like, I found this whole thing. Like, this was all set up to get him here to meet you guys. Good moment.
I forgive you, dude.
I forgive you. Do you, that's like a, I don't even know how I could possibly come close to putting myself in your shoes, but I feel like I'd have such mixed emotions of like being really mad at that guy and then also being like, almost feeling bad for him too if he almost died. But
I really never even thought about him. Like, I don't want to like that. That makes me sound like an asshole.
No, that's
like,
probably a good thing.
It's just like, that whole situation. It kind of like, I look at it like, that shit made me really appreciate life. You know what I'm saying? Because like, dude, you never fucking know. Like, I'm driving home from my girl's house, about to go home and get ready and go to a fucking club in LA. And I mean, if I would have died, that's it. It would have been lights out.
Right.
And I wouldn't even have fucking known what happened.
Right.
You know? So to think like that life can be taken away from you just like that with the fucking flip of a switch. You know what I'm saying? Like since then, I'm like, I need to appreciate everything every day, live life to the fullest and enjoy life every fucking day because you never know, dude. Tomorrow it can be over.
You're fucking right. Literally, honestly. Kim Jong-un could decide to bomb Laguna Beach right now and we'd be done.
Honestly.
I
mean, motherfuckers who die, on some random crazy shit, they don't think that they're going to die that day.
Exactly. All jokes aside, you really don't know.
You don't know.
You really don't.
You don't know. And like being in that car accident, like, I mean, I knew that, but then like, fuck, dude, like seeing that and realizing like how real that is, it just gave me a different outlook on life.
That's so real. I thankfully, I think that's the right way to say it, haven't had something like that personally where I was like, I almost died. So I'm appreciating life. But unfortunately, I had like a really close friend die very unexpectedly. Actually, he was now my age. He was 29 at the time. And that opened my eyes to like, holy fuck. He just died out of nowhere. And it's so random. And you just start to think like, all right. I got to appreciate every fucking moment.
Yeah, dude, life's fragile, bro.
Yeah, like this moment, the moment hours ago, the moment tomorrow, like every part of life, the good, the bad, just try to like take it in, not take shit too serious too, right?
No.
Like,
why? What's the point?
I feel like you have, and obviously we don't know each other that well, but I got your vibe and good vibes. It's like, man, I want to get to know this guy more for sure.
Nah, you too, bro. You're cool.
From
the day you walked into my shop, I'm like, this guy's cool.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, you have that vibe. I think same kind of vibe as me in the sense of like, and from what you just said of like, all right, kind of people that it's like we're clearly ambitious. At the same time, though, there's a sense of we're going to be ambitious and work hard, but also enjoy life and not take life too serious.
Right, for sure.
Right? Like, just appreciate.
Yeah, exactly. Stay positive. I'm positive all the time.
Have you always been like that?
You know what? I have, dude. Like, I've been, I'm a lucky dude. Like, my life's been really good. And, like, I've been through some hard shit. I've been through some crazy shit. But it's like, at the end of the day, things always work out and things are always good. And maybe that's because I believe that they will. And like, I live my life like thinking that way, So yeah, dude.
It's like, perspective, right?
It is.
So much, like you say, I'm a lucky dude. And, a lot of people would agree with you. And then some would be like, well, maybe not because everyone always wants more, right?
Right.
So it's like, but to have that mentality, it's literally a mentality. It's like you're going to, it's the I want more mentality, which you want. It's good to have that in the sense of ambition, but there also should be a level of like just gratitude and you know, appreciating where you're at.
Yeah, you got to, man. You got to. And I mean, I definitely want more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
appreciate
and
that.
I'll get it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get whatever the fuck I like. I'll be living on this side of PCH.
I mean, you already got a cooler place than me, it sounds like.
But yeah, man, you got to appreciate what you got.
Yeah, it's so true.
What I'm saying? Because,
it's so true.
I mean, what's the point of living if you're not happy? You know what I mean?
Truth. Dude, I could not agree more. Yeah. And it's funny, that's when I realized too that at the end of the day, truly happiness is all that matters. And it's funny, I realize this like as I get a little older too, because even priority shift. Again, I'm super focused on business. I have huge dreams still. Yeah. But the fact that I think about like, all right, I'm trying to like make sure that I pick the right girl and, you know, get that right. And that just comes also back to that one word of happiness. I know that that's one of the other things in my life that will bring me happiness. Kind of understanding, in my opinion, it's like, it's understanding what's going to bring you happiness. And one piece is, you know, your work, what you're doing for work. One is, I think, having good friends. One is taking care of yourself, like working out and shit, and then another is like having a badass partner by your side, right? Like it's finding all those pieces.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But once you have all those, you're
dude,
set,
you're fucking set.
Yeah.
And in meaning, right? Like purpose. Like you've got purpose in Olive, you've got purpose in like, you know, your shop and where do you like what motivates you? Like where's your purpose come?
I mean, shit, right now it's what motivates me, man.
Yeah. Like what gets you up in the morning? What keeps you going when you're tired?
You know, I have a lot of different things going on, and I feel like I have a lot of people who count on me. You know what I mean? And I like to provide, you know, for my daughter, for my friends, for my partners. Like I want to do what is expected of me, man. So that's what kind of pushes me, you know, like in business, like I have partners and it's just for myself. Like I just want to do what I got to do. You know? Like I got a lot of shit to do and I got to do it. You know?
So when you say people you provide for, obviously like your family and shit and like in what
maybe
your
I
team
could get my grandparents out of Goodyear, bro.
Dude,
and get them back to Cali.
Get them back to Cali. Let's start a GoFundMe. Get Ryan's grandparents back to Cali.
Man.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So it is that feeling of people are relying on you, so you want to come through for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So do you have a team at the shop or like just other business stuff going on too? Or is that your main
shop
focus?
for me is just like a thing, dude.
Okay.
Like, I don't even really fucking care about the shop right now.
It's second nature. It's second for you.
Exactly. It's like, I had that building sitting there empty for a year almost.
Really?
And then finally I was like, well, I got to do fucking something with this place.
You were just sitting on it. Like I was sitting on nothing.
I ended the Supreme shit, dude.
Yeah.
I just got...
Wait, so, I didn't even ask you. Why'd you end that?
So it was basically like my personal collection that I wanted to get rid of in the beginning.
Yeah.
And I fucking got rid of like almost all of it.
Yeah.
So I found myself going and buying more shit every week. And like I started that to get rid of my collection and, you know, owning a fucking resale clothing shop, it's like that's not for me.
It's not the move.
No, it's not the move.
Well, what do you not like about the customer service aspect?
Yeah, I can't sit at the same fucking place all day.
Yeah,
you know, I can't do that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Having to sit, and it's like I want my business ran a certain way, and it's like you're never gonna find somebody else that will do something exactly how you want it done. You know.
Truth.
So it was just like, man, I can't like I'm trusting these kids, you know. But it came to the point where it was like, now I'm just being fucking lazy because I don't want to deal with this shit, and these kids are fucking up, and I'm letting them get away with it because I don't want to fucking be over there anymore, you know. And I was just like, I'm over it, bro. And then I sold most of my shit, so I was like, fuck it. I like the location. The location is great, and it's cheap. Like I'm paying.
Oh, so you got a good deal.
I got a great deal on the place, you know. And the location's cool. Like it's a great location in town. You know, a ton of foot traffic over there. So I was like, fuck it.
Is that where you got most sale, or did you also like advertise online, like Insta? And...
I have an Instagram that was popping for a while, so I was moving a lot of shit on Instagram. But the shop was cracking, dude.
Yeah,
like the shop was killing it. Like,
wow,
it was doing really fucking well.
So were y'all only opening at certain times also to try to get the lines and shit? Or
bro,
what?
I would open whenever the fuck I wanted to open.
Oh, I love it. You didn't even have set hours.
I didn't have set hours, and that's like, it kind of drove people crazy, dude.
I bet they hated that.
They hated it, dog. But because when they saw the doors open, motherfuckers would come running to the shop. Like, I drove by, I saw that you were open, I had to pull over.
You just open the door.
I would just open the door and just, I'd stay there for a couple hours. One day, like, bro, I'd go weeks without even opening the fucking shop.
That's so boss.
Yeah, dog, I would have piles of fucking notes when I would come to the store. People would slide little fucking notes through the mail slot, like, when are you open? Call me. Dude, there were no business hours posted.
So
no fucking Yelp, no nothing. It was super low key, dude.
What?
Yeah, it was super low key. It was cool. Like, it was in the beginning, it was fun.
Yeah.
Because all the shit that I had in there was like super hype shit, super rare shit that nobody
What was the most
find.
expensive shit that y'all were selling?
Oh fuck! I mean, I had a Supreme fucking Louis Vuitton trunk that was fucking. I paid $80,000 for the damn thing.
Holy shit!
You know
it was
what I mean?
80 G's.
Yeah, so I had that shit sitting in the shop. Like, dude, I just had wild shit in there that people, wouldn't see. I mean, jackets for $5,000. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have days where we'd sell $30,000 worth of shit in an hour or two. You know,
wow.
So it was all super hype, super high dollar shit.
Yes.
You know, and then I had art in there. Like, I just put a ton of cool shit in there.
Yeah.
But once that shit sold, I was just going to get in the new shit that came out every week, and I'm like, this is fucking boring.
Was it not as profitable then? Was it?
It wasn't as I mean, because I had to go buy the shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the shit that I had in my warehouse, shirts that I'm selling for $2,000 that I paid $200 for
amazing.
years before.
You're making stupid profits.
I was killing it, dude.
Fuck.
Killing it.
So part of you were you like, fuck, I wish I would have bought more a few years back?
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
And I wish I wouldn't have sold fucking the shit that I sold back then too.
Damn.
Because I sold so much shit for, dude, if I had it today, I mean, bro.
It would be stupid.
Oh my God.
But that's like one way to look at it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like you still made good,
bro.
exactly.
Yeah, I did great. And it was cool. But yeah, I closed that fucker down.
So you felt like you left on top? Or was that
Oh,
kind
for
of
sure.
feeling?
Like,
Yeah.
I killed it, dude.
Yeah.
I did great.
You're like, peace out.
Yeah, and I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, I had fun with it.
Yeah.
And moved on, bro.
So then wait, so right after that then you're like, I'm starting a CBD shop?
Nah, so right after that, I just was like, well, I know I want to do something here, you know, and I didn't know what it was. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to keep the place and we'll see what happens,
Yeah.
and I got lazy. I got involved with other projects.
Yep.
I had a big project with my Supreme skateboard collection.
Okay.
Which I ended up auctioning off with Sotheby's, so that shit kind of
that auction house,
yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
So
so did that do super well or what?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That did really well.
I don't want to pry if it's something you don't want to talk about.
No, it's public knowledge. Dog.
Okay, yeah. How well that should go then? Yeah.
So the auction ended. Initially, it ended at 1.1 million.
For what? All your.
So I had the complete collection of Supreme skateboard decks. The only complete collection in the world, bro.
Really?
That's it. So
how did you even know? Was that just for fun, or you knew what you were doing?
I knew what I was doing. Yeah. At one point, I'm like, I'm close to having the complete collection, and it took me years to get like the last few skateboards to complete the puzzle.
Yeah.
But I knew that, and I was like, I'm gonna do this shit. Once I complete it, I'm gonna fucking blow it up. And it was like kind of like a race because there was a couple other dudes who were close to having the complete collection.
And you knew that they were doing this,
and I knew that they were trying to complete the collection.
Yep.
So there was like a race between like two other cats and me to complete this shit. I'm like, I got to do it first because. If I don't do it first, then my whole plan was I want to get it up in a gallery and show it and then put it up.
Oh, so that was your game plan.
That was my game plan with the decks, with the skateboard decks. Yeah. But it was like, dude, if one of these fuckers does it before me, then what's the point?
Exactly.
So I got it done. I completed it before anybody else. I put them up on display at a gallery in LA for a couple weeks.
Yep.
Sotheby's reached out to me and fucking we ended up taking it out to New York and displaying it at Sotheby's gallery in New York in Manhattan, bro. Dude. It was up at Sotheby's Supreme skateboard decks.
I love it.
It was sick.
Walk me through that process. How did that go down from the start?
The Sotheby's thing?
Yeah. How about that?
So
they reached out to you.
They reached out to me. So basically, I have a friend who owns a gallery in LA.
Okay.
Jason Voss. And
shout out to Jason Voss.
Jason Voss, what up, bro?
What up, Jason?
Yeah, he's the man, dude. And so we did the show at his gallery. And it was you know, I know of these guys in the streetwear world, fucking, you know, so we hit up the StockX guys, and StockX came out. And they
so StockX, how long has StockX been around? They've been around for a minute?
A few years, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I don't even know. Maybe like 4 years now.
Yeah.
4 or 5
But that's
years,
the hottest
like
resale
that.
market
For
right
sure,
now.
dude. Yeah. So we reached out to the cats over at StockX, and they're cool as fuck. So they came out, sponsored the whole fucking show that we did a huge dinner, like a ton of publicity, ton of hype. Like, it was super cool. And I guess one of the StockX dudes like knows a cat over at Sotheby's or some shit. Like the whole like thing was crazy, bro. Like there was so much shit going on, so much publicity, so much media. Like, it was just wild for me.
Dude, I gotta look this shit up. I gotta say later.
It's crazy.
So it ended up going for over $1 million.
Ended up going for over $1 million.
Who the fuck buys that though?
17-year-old kid.
You're fucking kidding me. A 17-year-old spent $1 million? Where did he get that cash? His parents or what?
His family's big into art. His dad is a very, very successful art dealer.
So his dad put the money in.
His dad put the money in, for sure. And I'm still friends with the kid, bro. We became friends, man. Like, he's cool as hell.
Really?
Super cool kid. His family's super cool. Like, yeah.
Over $1 fucking $1 million for, I mean, to a lot of people that sounds crazy.
I mean, it is crazy,
that
bro.
sounds crazy.
It's fucking record-setting. It's a record-setting Supreme auction, bro. Like, it's just insane. So,
they pay cash or what?
So I got a wire from Sotheby's.
Oh my god, give me that wire, right? Like, nice. Come on, Sotheby's, throw that wire.
The fucked up thing is that so the auction ended for 1.1.
Yeah.
But apparently,
don't tell me they went back on that deal.
They went back on it, bro.
When they bring it down,
so an unregistered bidder or some bullshit got into Sotheby's system, an unverified bidder or some crap like that.
Motherfucker,
bro. I know. I was fucking bummed.
Wait, so what happened after that?
The kid who won it, the 17-year-old kid, it ended up selling for $800,000 to this kid.
Okay, so it still got a lot of cash.
Still got a lot of cash.
He offered 1 point.
So the kid hit me up on Instagram the night before. His name is Carson. Carson, what up,
Shout
bro?
out to Carson.
Carson's the man, dude.
Yes.
So Carson hit me up on Instagram the night before the auction was going to end. So the auction was live for 2 weeks. It was live the entire time the decks were up at Sotheby's.
Oh, so was it online too?
It was an online auction only, bro. Online auction only. Yeah. So Carson hit me up the night before and was like, hey, man, I like your decks, you know? And it's like this kid with no fucking followers on Instagram. I'm like, go bid on them then, bro.
Yeah. We'll see.
That's what I told him. I'm like, go bid on them. If you like them so much, go bid on them.
Or how'd that work?
There was one bid.
How much was the bid for?
Opening bid was $500,000.
Okay, so
$500,000.
Did you have any idea what you're gonna get? Did that surprise you? Like, did you think you're gonna get like? Yeah.
The whole time, like, we were hyping it up. I'm like, you know, fucking, I'm gonna get $2 million, $3 million, you know.
Oh, so you thought you were gonna make a 7-figure payday?
I didn't even give a fuck, dude. To be honest with you, I mean, I was probably into those decks for.
How old were you at the time?
75. The auction ended in this year, dude.
Oh, this just happened.
This just happened, bro.
Oh, dude, congrats, bro. I had no idea.
Yeah, the auction ended in January of this year.
Oh,
so Carson hit me up the night before, and I was just like, yo, you like it? Go bid on them. You know what I mean? Because, bro, that whole, like, while the decks were up and while they're at Sotheby's, my Instagram was insane. I was
people were just blowing you
messages.
up.
It's just,
but it was mainly bullshit or what? Like,
people just like, hey, cool
stuff. I'll give you 10 grand.
Kids, I'm just like, all right, cool, man, go bid on it. And he's like, I am. He was like, I'm the one bid. And I was like,
no, you're not, bro. You have 0 followers.
Yeah, like, you don't have enough followers to put a $500,000 bid in with Sotheby's. But I was like, really? Okay, like, you know, like, you know, he's like, Then I looked at his pictures, bro, and I'm like, okay,
he's got private jets in the pictures.
Yeah, this kid's doing his thing, so it might be legit. So I'm like, all right, cool, man. I'm like, well, shit, good luck, dude. Like, fucking, I hope you win the fight. If you like them and you're bidding on them, I hope you fucking win them.
Right? Yeah.
Good luck to you.
But you went in. You really thought you were gonna make a few mil on it?
No. That was just what I put out.
Throw that shit in the atmosphere. Hope it happens.
I would have been happy with it ended at $500,000.
Okay, so you were good there. Yeah,
I was good there. I mean, I wasn't even into them for fucking more than $200K.
Okay, so it was a high profit either way.
It was a high profit either way, and like the whole experience was fucking awesome for me. You know what I mean? Like just all the media and like going to New York and seeing my shit at Sotheby's.
Oh, so did you get to do some interviews on it and stuff?
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What interviews did you do?
Fuck, bro. Like GQ.
Oh, nice.
I mean, bro, there's so many fuck. I had a great PR chick, dude. She fucking killed.
She worked it for you.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude. There was so. I mean, Google fucking Supreme skateboard deck auction after this shit.
Supreme skateboard deck auction.
It's crazy, bro.
For sure.
Like, all the
as you're talking, just so it's up on my phone, I'm doing that right now.
It's wild, dude. So it was cool, you know. We were talking in interviews and shit with and I'd say like, 2 mil, 3 mil, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
So wait, this is before it's gonna, of course.
You know?
Oh, so you were hyping it.
We were hyping the shit out of this thing.
Hyping it.
You know?
I love it.
I mean, when I was watching the end of the auction, like I was laying in bed, bro, like watching this auction end.
Yeah.
And as these bids are going up from 500 to 550 to 6, then it goes to 7, then it goes to 8, then it goes to 9, then it fucking hit a mil, bro.
Wait, where were you in bed that
I was
time?
in bed, fucking on my phone, watching this shit like pop off right there.
Oh
dude.
my gosh,
it was amazing. When it hit a mil, I fucking jumped out of bed, bro. Like $1 million.
Gosh.
Dude.
Oh yeah, you know? Carson Guo, is that him?
Guo,
yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this later. Wow. See, that's one thing too. I like not knowing too much about the guests before you get on. Then you just learn. It's so much fun. Dude, so yeah, what's that feel like? You see that fucking auction number.
Dude, it was amazing.
Keep
bro.
going
when
up.
that shit hit a mil, bro. Like,
dude,
oh my fucking god.
What
dude.
did you shit your pants?
Oh,
what the fuck?
I shit the bed.
Were you by yourself or were you with people?
I was with my lady. My lady was with me. Yeah, we were watching it together, and she was just cracking up. I was freaking out.
Oh my gosh, that feeling. Was it a feeling of just like, this is gonna be?
It's like we did it, bro. Like at the okay. So when at the end of the day, like when like the homies are really talking to me, like, what do you really want? I'm like, honestly, dude, like I'll be happy if it sells. You know what I mean? Because you never know. Like the Carson's first bid came in the day before the fucking auction ended.
Good
so
point.
for 2 weeks there was no fucking bids on this shit.
Literally zero.
Bro, it's a $500,000 opening bid for a bunch of fucking skateboards.
Oh, so you're saying it had to be $500,000. That was the minimum.
Was the opening bid.
Oh, that was the
so
opening
it wouldn't sell
bid.
for less than $500,000. So I'm like, yo, I just want the shit to sell, dude.
Exactly.
And like with all the hype and like I believe in everything I do. So I'm like, the whole time we're doing this, like it's gonna sell, like but then it's like when you really start to think about it, it's like, well, it's a bunch of skateboards, $500,000
actually gonna spend $500,000 on a skateboard.
Exactly.
Set,
so I was just like, yo, if the shit sells, I'm fucking happy, dude.
Yeah.
And then to see it go from fucking $500,000 up to a fucking mil to 1.1.
How long did it from 500 to 1.1? What was the time?
It happened fast, dude. Because like I think every bid. So motherfuckers would wait till the last second to bid. Like they're trying to snipe that shit. But once you bid, that was pointless because Sotheby's adds an additional 5 minutes on for every bid.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it would get down to like the last second and then fucking, oh my God, it's going to end. And then boom, another bid comes in. Oh, we got fucking 5 more minutes, dude.
Holy
so we sit
shit.
there and watch. It's at fucking 550, 600. We're waiting. And then at first it was 50,000 increments, and then it went to $100,000 increments.
Oh my god! When did it go to the 100?
I think it was 550, 650, 7, and then after 7 it was 8, 9, 10. I think that's what it was.
And then 1-1.
Yeah, and then 1-1.
Wait, yeah, keep going.
So fucking it ended at 1-1, but the winning bidder was apparently the fake bidder that got into Sotheby's system.
Motherfucker.
So my guy
at 1-1. Yeah.
At 1-1.
Yeah.
So I reach out to Carson, like, yo, did you win the fucking decks? He's like, no. Like I think he gave me his phone number or some shit. So I call him and I'm like, what's good, man? You didn't win the fucking boards. He's like, no, my Wi-Fi went out. I was gonna bid it up to 1.2.
You're joking.
But my fucking Wi-Fi went out. I shit you not, bro.
His Wi-Fi went out?
Wi-Fi went. So he was bummed. He's like, I didn't win the auction. What? You know, I didn't win.
And you were like, fuck, I could have made even more.
Right, exactly. I was bummed too,
yeah.
So then my guy at Sotheby's calls me and he's like, bro, bad fucking news. Like, one of the bidders wasn't verified. He's like, no, we need to try and make this happen. Hopefully fucking Carson still wants the decks. I'm like, I think he does, dude. Like, he seemed pretty bummed.
So like, Carson, 1-2, you got it.
Exactly. That's what I'm like, you can have it for $1 million, bro. So he tells me, he's like, yo, Carson's like the last legitimate bidder. Like, I don't know how the fucking shit works, but they're like,
they know
the lowest we could sell for is $800,000. Like, Carson will get him for $800,000. I'm like, cool, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
And it ended up working out because Carson's cool as fuck. Like, we still do business. We still talk. stock and shit. So yeah, man, like it worked out.
Dude, that's epic.
It was crazy. It was
that's
cool.
epic. So you sold a skateboard set more than anyone else in the world, probably.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Not probably, for sure.
For sure.
Like, and so that's Supreme, but are we saying literally any skateboard set? Like, no one in the world's ever sold a skateboard set for that much?
Fuck no,
right?
dude.
I wouldn't
Fuck
think
no.
so.
No, there's no skateboards out there.
So you should be in the Guinness Book of World Records for highest selling.
Honestly, I should.
Legitimately.
I should.
Let's send this clip to Guinness Book of World Records.
Fuck it, we can
Let's
do
see if we can
that.
get you in there.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, they're based in LA, aren't they?
I don't know.
I just know there's a Guinness Book of World Records like museum. So
And that's in Hollywood.
we'll just fucking walk
hit
in.
'em
We'll
up,
be like,
dude.
yo, this guy's got to be in there. This guy right here.
That's it, baby.
And dude, that's hype. That's awesome,
Yeah.
bro.
It was sick.
Congrats.
It was
I love hearing success stories, and that's a fucking unusual one. That is. I mean, you had the vision, though. It wasn't complete coincidence.
No, it wasn't. Like, I knew it was
Yeah.
going to happen. I just had to make it happen. And it
Exactly.
did. And it was fucking great.
So how many years? So 2006 is when you started getting the skateboard?
I think, yeah, I want to say I held off on buying skateboards in the beginning.
Okay.
So I don't think I started buying them until like 2000 and maybe 8, I think, 2009. I really started buying Supreme in 2005 when they opened up their LA store.
Yeah.
Because I was like, they're only in New York. Fuck these guys.
Yep,
You know what I mean? East Coast, West Coast shit.
Yeah,
You know
East
what I'm
Coast, West
saying?
Coast.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
When they opened up their LA store, I started to fuck with them, but I wasn't buying skateboards.
Yep.
And they had been releasing skateboards since 99.
Oh, okay.
Or 98, I think was.
Oh,
the
so
first
they've
one
been
they
in
released.
business. It just they hadn't like
Supreme
launched a
started
line.
in 94, dude.
Okay.
Right. So they
Okay.
started doing their own skateboards in fucking 98. So when I started buying them, I had to go back and find all these fucking old skateboards that, and there was not that much hype back in 99,
Yeah.
2000, 2001.
Yeah.
So motherfuckers were buying these skateboards and skating them, thrashing them. So there's not that many around that are brand new in good condition.
Oh, were none of your boards skated on at all?
They were all brand new. One of them was fucking skated on because it was so fucking hard to find. I could not find a brand new one.
Yeah.
I ended up finding a brand new one after the auction ended, which I bought and gave to Carson.
Really?
Yeah, to replace the one that was skated.
I love it.
Collection.
So is that your thing? Do you still have boards or not at all now?
I still have a shitload of skateboards, bro.
Really?
Like I collect more than just Supreme shit. You know? So I have different artist boards. Like I have a ton of fucking skateboards.
So how did you come up originally then? So you were, what was your first move? Were you doing all sorts of business as a kid, like grinding, like?
Yeah, man. I mean, I got up at the weed game was my thing, bro.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's like even when I wasn't smoking weed, like that's why I was so pumped to name my daughter Mary Jane. She was born on 420 because, like I said, I love weed,
thing.
man. Like it's been good to me my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I had, shit, dude. I started hustling when I was fucking in high school, dude.
Respect.
And it was just that's what I did, man.
Yeah.
And I've had a few odd jobs here and there. Like I had one job that I loved. I did a mortgage. I was in the mortgage industry.
You loved it.
I fucking loved it, dude.
Really? Why?
It was a hustle.
Yeah.
Like it was commission only. It was when the industry was popping. This was 2004.
Okay.
And I mean, bro, like I'm on the phone grinding, calling people, fucking refinancing their cribs and getting $60,000 paychecks.
Yeah.
When I'm fucking 22, 23 years old.
Yeah. And then you
Fucking
start
loved it.
taking that cash and buying Supreme or doing other things.
That I was just hustling then. I think I didn't start buying Supreme until probably like, maybe I was buying Supreme with that shit.
Yeah. But so what else were you doing?
The money that I was making, I just put it back into whatever I had going on. You know what I mean? And that was just flipping shit, dude. Like it was mostly like illegal shit for up until probably like 2008, 2009. That's when I saw. That's when I really started flipping Supreme shit. And it's like anybody that hustles like that, like their goal is to get into something legitimate, you know?
Course.
So it's like, I'm hustling, I'm grinding. I got in that car accident in 2006, and that's when I stopped doing the fucking mortgage industry shit. And the industry went to shit right around then anyways. So it was just hustle from like 2006, and then I come out of the fucking hospital from that gnarly car accident with prescriptions for OxyContins up the ass. You know what I mean? So it was like,
what did that do to you?
That shit was gnarly, bro. I was stuck on that shit for years.
Were you really?
Oh,
damn.
yeah.
Like a real problem?
Bro, I've never had problems with addiction or with drugs. Like I said, I've done fucking everything.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand what addiction was because I'm like, I was taking like, I mean, I never had a fucking problem with anything, you know?
Yeah.
So I'd see people addicted to drugs, and I'm like,
Yeah, what the fuck's
I
wrong
don't
with that?
get it,
Yeah.
you know? Until I came out of that hospital, bro. Then I was addicted to fucking OxyContin.
Because you feel like you need it, like
You don't feel like you need it.
you need it.
that
Yeah,
shit, bro.
you're off if you're not on it.
You fucking need it, like, to live. Yeah. So that was the gnarliest thing about that car accident, bro. Was that I came out of the hospital with a fucking with an addiction to opiates. Bro.
I feel like that's a very common thing too.
It is.
Which is crazy.
It is. And I mean, for
very
me,
common.
like, bro, I was hustling. So I was able to afford to continue taking OxyContin pills, which are fucking expensive as shit.
How much are they?
Dude? I mean,
crazy?
fuck, dude. I don't know.
Sure exactly,
I'm not in that game anymore, bro. But I mean, when I was,
they were expensive.
shit, dude, like, I was selling them. The 80 milligrams were like fucking 40, $50 a pill.
Damn
dude.
it, people need them constantly.
You have to have them. And like, even like, now it's like, you know, there's no such thing as OxyContin anymore. They got rid of that shit. So there's like oxycodone, but it's not like the OxyContin like it was back in the day. But even, I mean, it's the same fucking drug.
What is the difference?
I mean?
Is it stronger now?
It was stronger before. Okay. You know, like they would do 80 milligram pills, and you could get the time release off of them, so you just blast them all at once, and it was gnarly shit.
Yeah.
You know? But now I think the strongest you can get here, like in California, is like, or the U.S., I don't know, 30 milligram pills. And I was selling those for a while. Those are like 20, 30 bucks, bro. Like, the shit's not cheap.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, it's terrible. Like, I don't even, I'm so glad that I have nothing to do with that shit anymore.
Yeah.
It's been a while because that shit's just awful, dude. That,
Sounds
like
it
you
is.
said, like, that's kind of how it starts. People come out of these, you know, traumatic fucking situations, being prescribed to these opiates, these pain pills. They get hooked on them, and they can't afford to keep taking them, and they move on to heroin.
Yeah,
it's an epidemic, bro.
It is an
and
epidemic.
It's fucked. It's
how the fuck
fucked.
how does that even stop then? Like, how does an epidemic like that stop? Like, what is it? Is it giving people fucking like weed, something that's a lot less addictive that might still help them feel less pain?
It's CBD, bro.
CBD, bro. What's the name of the shop?
It's called Focus.
Focus CBD, bro.
CBD.
Is that do you think? I want to talk about CBD because that's another area where you know a lot more than me, I'm sure. So, I mean, first off, to anyone that doesn't know, how would you explain, like, what's the difference between CBD and THC, for example?
So there's like two main chemical components in a cannabis plant, marijuana plant, whatever.
Yeah.
THC and CBD. THC is psychoactive, and the CBD is not.
Yep.
So, like, when people ask me that question, which they ask me all the time, you know, I just tell them, like, you know, there's two main things: THC, CBD. THC gets you high. CBD gives you all the medicinal benefits of the plant without getting you high.
Boom.
That's the easiest way to explain it.
Boom.
You know?
And CBD's in fucking like everything now, right?
Yeah, everything.
I mean, legitimately, I've seen it in sunscreen even.
Yeah. Which is a great fucking idea, dude.
Yeah, right?
You know, like, I mean, CBD, it's great. Like, it's life-changing for a lot of fucking people, dude. It's great.
What kind of, like, what sells best CBD-wise? Is it really all over the place? Or
most people don't know shit. So they'll buy whatever you tell them to buy.
Yeah.
You know, like, I feel like in the whole CBD world right now, like, educating people is key. You know? So it's like, that's what I would do when, you know, for the first few months of that CBD shop being open, I'd hang out there every day. That way, when people came in, I can fucking educate them and try and find out what they need. What do you want to use it for? Like, what are your issues? And then we'd find them what they need, you know? But most people don't know. They don't know shit about it. You know, it's a new thing, bro. It's a new thing. The people are still overcoming the whole stigma with fucking weed and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know? So,
I mean, I'm surprised, honestly, that Laguna did they give you shit at all?
most people say that, and bro, it was so easy for me. I walked into City Hall. I opened up with the same business fucking license I had the damn Supreme shop with.
What the fuck?
You know?
That's
Like, they
bizarre.
didn't give a fuck. They were just like, and yo, I guess there's another shop in downtown, like downtown area. And he had to jump through crazy hoops, man.
Really?
He had to get a conditional use permit, and I guess he was working on it for like fucking 8 months, like something gnarly, almost a year before he can open up his shop. Like, it was a pain in his ass, dude.
Yeah, like, I'm assuming it must have something to do with the fact that you already had a store and you were running it well, and so they're like, all right, this guy's...
I asked him, because I'm like, because when I walked into City Hall, like, originally I had a partner in the CBD shop. My attorney, who is also my good friend, he's one of the top cannabis attorneys, Chris Glue. Shout out to Chris Glue.
Chris Glue. Glue, like Glue?
Glew.
Glew.
Yeah,
Nice. Chris Glue.
Yeah,
shout out. Nice.
So originally he was going to partner up with me on the whole CBD shop thing, but you know how lawyers are, bro. Like, everything's got to be done the right way, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he's
100%.
like, he saw what this other shop had to go through, and he was just like, bro, I don't even want to deal with it. He's like, and I opened up the shop before anything, and I'm just like, fuck it, let's roll. Let's go. Know what I mean? And he's like, nah, you got to close it. The city's going to come shut you down, blah, blah, blah. You got to go to City Hall. You got to do it the right way, this and that. So I went to City Hall, dude. I fucking closed the shop. I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. Like, I'll take your advice. You're my attorney and my friend. So
So I know you were trying to lead me the right way.
Right. Yeah. So I fucking I went to City Hall. I go in there and I explain to them exactly what my situation. Like, yo, I had this shop here before. I want to open up a CBD shop, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, do I need any kind of special license or permits or anything like that? And the guy's like, no, I don't think so. And I'm like, what? Really? I'm like, I was under the impression that you didn't either. It's CBD. It's legal, dude.
Yeah,
it's completely fucking legal.
You would just think because of stigmas.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So the guy's like, yeah, you're right. Like, CBD is completely legal. Like, I don't know. He's like, let me go talk to the city planner or the head fucking guy, whatever. So he goes into the back, comes back out 2 minutes later, and he's like, you're good. And I'm like, can I get that in writing, dude?
Yeah, I need that in writing.
Yeah, so he fucking wrote it down. Like, he gave it to me in writing. Said that I'm okay to open up a CBD shop, and gave me a copy and put it in a copy in my file.
How shocked were you that it was that easy?
I couldn't fucking believe it. And I asked him, I'm like, I got to ask you, man. I'm like, this other shop in town, the guy had to jump through all kinds of fucking crazy hoops and get a conditional use permit. Like, what's the deal, man?
Yeah, right.
Like, why? Why did he have to do that, and why don't I? You know? And he's like, good question. Let me look into it, you know? And he looks into it, and he's like, well, because he's downtown. And my shop, where my shop is, it's technically right outside of what they consider downtown Laguna Beach. And I guess the rules are just a fucking lot different for downtown Laguna Beach.
Interesting.
They're super strict over there.
Interesting.
So that's why. Yeah.
So that's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it.
Oh, solid. So wait, but you couldn't sell THC products?
No, you can't sell THC. You have to have a license to sell THC products.
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah. So how hard would it be then to get that license? Is that even something you're interested in? Oh, impossible.
Bro,
you said that quick, like you've already thought about it.
It's impossible, yeah. So Laguna Beach voted to not allow THC products, no licenses for dispensaries or any of that shit.
Oh, they voted
They voted for that.
Okay.
I think it was back in 2016, and that may be one of the reasons why I kept the shop after I closed the Supreme shit down.
Yeah.
Because I think they hadn't voted on it yet, and I was thinking that they may vote yes, and they may give out a couple licenses in town, and fucking I'll be the first motherfucker in line to open up a dispensary in town. Right. You know?
Would you still? Like if they
I'm over that shit.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm over it, dude. Like I had a dispensary.
You did?
I had a dispensary. In 2016 I had a dispensary, I had to grow, like, you know, that's when I got out of the game, because my dispensary got raided, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
What?
So,
oh my gosh. Here we go.
Yeah, a lot of stories. Dude.
I love stories, bro.
Yeah. Got a lot of.
We can take a water break soon, by the way. Okay. But let's do this. Let's go through this story first, then we'll take a water break, get back at it.
Cool.
All right, cool. So the raid. Well, you know what? Let's back it up a little bit. So, when did you start? You started that in 2016.
So I started the dispensary I opened up, because I was only open for a few months before it got raided.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that happened in early, I would say I probably started in the beginning of 2016 with the dispensary.
Okay. Yeah.
I moved to Laguna Beach at the end of 2015.
That's probably almost exact. Like, we might have moved here around the exact same time.
No shit.
Something like that. 2016, some shit like that.
Yeah, because I had to. It was definitely the end of 2015.
Oh, you're
because I remember I did fucking Christmas over here, like right after we moved to Laguna Beach.
Yeah. Wait. So where did you move from? Right before?
Before this, I was living in a city called Walnut. which is like a suburb, a nice suburb.
I feel like I actually have heard of Walnut, California.
Yeah. Walnut, it's like right up if you go up the 57 to where it hits like the 60 or the 10 right there, like that's Walnut.
What made you then go from Walnut to Laguna?
I've always wanted to live in Laguna Beach.
Oh, really?
Always, bro.
Since you were a kid?
I loved Laguna Beach.
Yeah.
I love the beach.
Yeah.
I always have. Like, my uncle on my dad's side lives in Huntington, and I would go visit him, and I thought it was the coolest fucking thing ever to live on the beach. And, like, I mean, I would come to the beach as often as I could, like, my entire life. I love the beach.
Right.
Like, I just do. I fucking love it.
It's epic.
And that's, like, that's always been, like, a lifelong dream of mine is to live by the fucking beach. You know? So I was doing very well in 2015 with everything that I had going on.
Supreme or what? What
with
was
the Supreme shit, with fucking my I had a massive fucking grow.
Based in San Fran or?
Nah, that shit was in it was in La Puente.
Okay.
Like a warehouse.
Yeah.
10,000 square foot warehouse.
Okay.
That we were doing this grow. So
you got the grow.
I was like gray market. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dark fucking gray market.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I felt like I was legit. You know what I'm saying? I had a fucking rec from a doctor saying I could carry 25 pounds.
Oh, that's legit. Yeah, the doctor said.
The doctor said I'm good. You know? So yeah, I had my fucking grow, and you know, my shit was just popping, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was doing really fucking well.
Yeah.
And I said, fuck this, I'm moving down to the beach. You know, like I don't need to live up here in the suburbs. You know, like I want to live by the beach.
Yeah.
And my lady found a bitchin'. I was telling you about the crib that she saw.
Dude, let's talk about
Beach.
that. Yeah,
dude. So she came to me with this fucking this advertisement for a house for rent in Laguna Beach. I told her at first, I said, yo, I want to move to the beach. I said, look for a place in like Huntington or Seal Beach because I wanted easy access to LA.
Yeah.
Season tickets to the Dodgers. My businesses was in LA. My dispensary was in Montebello. My grow was up there. So it was like, I want to have easy access to LA.
Yes.
I do need to go back up.
Yes.
So I told her to fucking look in Seal Beach, Huntington Beach. Plus, I didn't think that I could afford Laguna Beach. Laguna Beach always was like, wow, Laguna Beach, you know? And then she shows me this fucking crib for rent in Laguna Beach for $5,000 a month, which is what I told her
to look for.
I said, that's around what I want to spend.
Yep.
So, but the place was bitching, man. Like, too fucking nice.
You
and
said
I'm
the
like,
glass.
bro, it was just all fucking glass, like fucking ocean view from every room in the house. The place came fully furnished, so I'm like, what? We don't even have to fucking bring our furniture.
Right.
Just take our clothes and go.
And it's probably nice furniture,
Oh,
too.
it was beautiful furniture, bro.
Right?
There's a fucking jacuzzi on the roof of this place, so you chill in the jacuzzi and look at the ocean.
That's the life.
Yeah, and I was like, I told him, like, yo, that shit's a scam, dude.
Right.
I said, that shit ain't real.
Yeah, that sounds like a $10,000 place.
Yeah, I said, they're probably gonna ask you for an application fee.
Yeah.
And they're gonna keep your fucking application fee, and it's a scam. You know? I think she found it on fucking Craigslist too.
Yeah,
so I was
right.
like, fuck that.
There's no way it's legit on Craigslist. Right. Somehow there's legit stuff on Craigslist.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
I know, it's
apparently
great. Who
so.
would have thought?
Who would have fucking thought?
That's new to me,
it's
dude.
bizarre.
Crazy. So she's like, no, it's legit. Like, we're fucking going to go meet I have an appointment set with the realtor to go look at the house.
Yeah.
I said, well, fuck, let's go look at the house then.
Right.
So we did. It was legit. The house was fucking just as amazing in person as it was in those pictures. Dude.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, we have to get this fucking house.
Right.
And we did. Like, it worked out.
Did they ask for a crazy deposit, though, because it's such a nice place? Or not?
No, dude. No,
Dude,
it was wild to me.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. And I mean, shit, I don't have a job. So I'm fucking hustling, and I'm like, well, can I pay the rent in cash? You know, like, what do you? I don't have a. I wrote a letter to the landlord, and I mean, I just told him, I'm like, look, I'm in cash business. I don't have any proof of income. I can't show you my tax returns for the last 2 years because it ain't gonna mean shit to you if I do.
Exactly.
You know, but I'm like, I have never not paid my fucking rent on time or any of my bills. My credit was, immaculate. Here's a copy of my credit report.
Yeah.
I would love the opportunity to live in your house. You know, I can give you referrals up the ass. And the old man was cool as fuck, dude. It was an older dude.
Yeah.
And he was like, I feel like somebody with credit as good as yours will find a way to pay rent every month. And I was like, I will.
Yeah.
And that was a wrap, bro. We got the place.
Dude, and then you were there for a couple of years.
I was there for like 2.5 years, almost 3 years before he decided to sell.
Yeah.
So I was super bummed when he told us he was selling the place.
$7 million spot. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it sold for like four and change. Or some shit like
So
that.
not too crazy, but it's
too
some
crazy.
dough.
Yeah, it's some dough for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a bitchin' house. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was right Victoria Beach, bro.
Right.
You know?
Dude, you can't beat that shit.
No,
Wait, so let's get to this raid. Not yet, but we're almost there. We're working our way up. So you started, first of all, you started the grow house and then the shop.
So I had the grow for probably 4 or 5 years.
Oh, you had that for a minute.
Yeah, I had that shit for a minute. And that was really great.
So that was running while you're doing Supreme and while you're doing the mortgage business stuff?
No. The mortgage business was 06.
That was just 06.
Yeah, that was just like, it was like 05. I think it was like 05, 06. Because I know I stopped doing it when I got in that car accident, which was 06.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
wait, so you stopped because of the car accident?
It was that and the fact that the industry, when I got in the car accident, you know what I'm saying? Like I was still doing well, but like the industry kind of crashed like at the same time. You know what I mean? So it was like, oh well, fuck, I'm all fucked up from this car accident and shit, and the industry's gone to shit.
Yeah,
so
I'm on to the next.
It was in decline anyways. I think 06, it was like at the end of like, I probably did it from 04 to 06.
Yeah.
So like 06 was like the end of like the good times in the mortgage business back then. So. Yeah, that was kind of it right there.
Damn. So, yes, you're running that. And then what? You were just like, all right, let me start a fucking shop now. Let me start a weed shop a few years later.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was always selling weed. I was always selling packs, you know.
Yeah.
So I had a guy come to me who had a failing grow. And he didn't have the money to put into it
Was he like a friend that you knew, or?
He was a friend of a friend.
Okay.
You know, a friend of a very good friend, you know. So he came to me and asked me if I wanted to invest. And I had extra money at the time, and I don't know how to grow.
Yeah.
So if I have a grower who knows what the fuck he's doing that can grow good fucking herb, and all I got to do is put the money up and sell the shit, why not?
Why not?
So I did, and it was great. Like, we had a great partnership. Everything was really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to say we did it for like 4 or 5 years, maybe longer than that.
So made some decent dough.
Made some great money, dude.
Really?
Yeah, like I put a big chunk out to get the place to where it needed to be. But we made that back real fucking quick.
Really?
The guy was a great grower, dude. He was great. And
so there's a lot of money in growing Mary Jane.
There was.
Yeah, there was. Not what you say was, not anymore.
I mean, the industry has just changed, bro.
Yeah.
Like with the whole legalization, like it
changes
a whole
everything.
different ball game now, dude. Yeah. I mean, there's still money in it, you know.
Yeah.
Like the growers are the ones that are making money, not the dudes running around selling fucking packs and making $50 or $100.
There's nothing there anymore.
No, it's a whole different game now.
Interesting.
So But yeah,
well, so you make good money there, then you're just like, might as well fucking open a shop? Was it just kind of like the next
That kind of just fell into my lap too.
Yeah.
You know, one of the guys that I moved packs to said this chick got robbed who owned a dispensary. And she's freaked the fuck out and wants to sell her dispensary.
You're
and I was like,
man.
fucking, we'll jump in and take that bitch over.
Really?
It happened to be in a city where I knew a guy who owed me a favor, who knew some people. And Montebello did not allow dispensaries, okay?
Oh, okay.
I'll just put that out in the open right now.
They had zero.
They had zero. So when I killed it over there when I was open, because I was the only fucking dispensary in town.
Of course.
But so the homie came to me and said, you know, let's open up this dispensary. You know, this chick got robbed, blah, blah, blah. We can buy it, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And I knew a guy with a grow in Montebello who I had helped him fucking save his grow, his failing grow. Like, I put the right people in there and he owed me a favor.
Yep.
He knows the mayor. He knows the head of the city council. And when I brought it to his attention, I'm like, yo, I can open this spot in Montebello.
Yep.
He's like, you'll be good.
Is Montebello is a small city, or?
It's a small city. It's like right by Whittier, East LA, like
Whittier,
far East LA. You
Okay.
know? Yeah.
Okay.
So this dude was supposed to like, you're good. Open the dispensary. Don't worry about it. Like, I got your back. Like, I owe you a fucking favor. I'll talk to my people. You're good to go.
Yeah.
Like, cool. So we put a bunch of money into that place and made it really fucking nice, dude.
Oh, so you made it like what? Like feel like luxury almost? Like
Luxury,
a nice
dude.
spot.
It was super dope. It was plush, bro. Like, people would walk in and they'd be like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in Hollywood or something.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it was great. Like, it was really fucking nice. It was a piece of shit before. Like, the chick who got robbed, like, Bro, it wasn't even a dispensary. It was like a fucking like a glass pipe shop where she sold weed out the back. You know what I mean? So I'm like, we did it
wasn't
right.
legit. You made it legit.
We made it super legit.
Yeah.
You know? And in my mind, I'm like, I'm running this shit all like legitimate businesses. You know, the dispensary, the grow. Like in my mind, I'm fucking legit.
Of course.
So, like I said,
did you have to get all sorts of licenses and shit, or?
Kind of half-assed. I mean, the Montebello didn't give out licenses anyways because there were no dispensaries allowed.
Fuck. So you knew that going in, you're just like, all right, let's try.
Fuck it. Because the homie that, I helped with the grow was like, I'm going to talk to my people at the city, work it and get you a license. Yeah. But right now, they're going to look the other way. All right, cool.
All right.
So, and my partner that I did it with, like the kid who brought it to me, he had a delivery service. I'm like, well, just fucking use your delivery services license and we'll just wing it, bro. So we totally, whatever, dog.
That's entrepreneurship.
Yeah, exactly. We'll make it work. We'll just jump into it and make it work.
Exactly.
Dude. So, and it did really well for a few months until...
What kind of cash? Y'all taking in some pretty stupid cash?
We were doing like 10, 15K a day.
Yeah, consistent.
Consistent. Yeah. 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Which was great. You know, like it was. We weren't on weed maps. Like we were low key because we knew that we needed to be low key.
Yeah.
But we were doing really well. Like the spot was killing it. Mm-hmm. And that was all great until the whole Montebello Police Department decided to just... what they did was they waited until we all left. So I left. My manager left. My boys that were there hanging out with me left. My security guard left. We all went different directions. And every single one of us got fucking pulled over as we left.
No way.
Yeah. And then they went and... Who owns the place? Who has the keys? None of us copped to it. I don't know. Nobody said shit, dude. Yeah. Nobody said shit.
Did y'all plan that before, or was just how y'all reacted?
That's just how it all went down, bro. Yeah. So, I mean, we didn't expect to get fucking raided. Bro, I had $90,000 in cash on me that I had taken from the fucking shop.
Don't tell me they took that cash.
Fuck yeah, they took that cash.
Please tell me you got that cash back.
I got the cash back.
Oh,
dude.
man.
I got the cash back. And it felt good picking up that check.
Oh, my gosh.
I have a picture of that check.
Oh, my gosh. Please do it. Yeah.
So, but yeah, my homeboy Freddie, he left with 50 pounds in his trunk. He got rolled. He never got that weed back.
They smoked that shit.
Probably.
Montebello police be smoking that shit.
They're getting stoned. Montebello, they don't fuck around with it. Yeah. So none of us would cop to shit. They ended up fucking busting the fucking door down, going into the place. They cleared us the fuck out.
Wait, so y'all leave? It's like 5 of y'all or some shit?
Yeah, it was me, my homegirl Cass, Freddie, and my security guard. So there was 4 of us.
Okay.
Yeah. And they fucking swooped us.
So we're all in different cars?
All in different cars.
Y'all each get pulled over. Did y'all see each other get pulled over?
No, dude. So they waited. Like, they didn't get Freddie until he got all the way back to the freeway, like the 605. So they got him. The security guard went a different way. All of us got rolled in different spots, and nobody knew that the other ones got rolled.
Pretty much the exact same time.
I didn't know until I got to the fucking jail, and I see my homeboy Freddie. I see his shoes outside of a fucking cell, and I'm like, Freddie? Oh shit, And then like.
Fuck.
Yeah. Then the homie Mike, the security guard, he was fucking in another cell.
They took all of y'all in?
They took all of us in, dude. Except for Cass. They let my homegirl because Mike had a gun, my security guard.
Yeah. Was it legal?
Freddie, no, it ended up not. Mike is, dude, that fool got fucked. So
damn, is he still in jail?
He's still in jail. Yeah.
Because of that?
A bunch of other crazy bullshit too. But it started with that.
Just killed like 10 people.
Yeah. But it started with that though. Like it started. He got rolled with a fucking illegal gun that he wasn't supposed to have, which I didn't know that. I was paying this dude to be my fucking armed security guard, bro.
Yeah.
So he got fucked. Freddie had 50 pounds on him, so they arrested his ass.
50 pounds, that's a lot to have on you.
Yeah, and then, I mean, I had, I think, 4 pounds and 90 grand in cash, dude.
Yeah.
So fucking, we all got rolled. Cass, my manager, she didn't have shit.
Yeah.
So, they let her go.
What did the cops say when he pulled you over? By the way, when you got pulled over, did you know? Like, did you know what was
Instantly.
up? Fuck.
Instantly, because they were in like fucking vest with jeans on and shit. Like,
you're like, this isn't normal.
It wasn't a normal cop. And then they tried to play like they are normal, and I'm like, what's going on, dude? Like, for real.
How many cops were there?
There was 2, just 2 cops. 1 car, 2 cops.
But still, they were clearly
they were like plain clothes, like they were narcs. I knew they were, I knew I was fucked. And I mean, I had a fucking backpack with 90 grand sitting on my front seat and cash and fucking packs in the back. So I was just like, I instantly knew that I was fucked.
Fuck.
Instantly, bro. Yeah.
Oh, you knew the second. Oh, that fucking stuff. So what did they say? Once they stopped playing games, they're like, all right, you have a weed shop.
Yeah.
Whose weed shop is it? Is it yours? Type of thing.
Is it yours? Where's the keys? What's the alarm code? What's the fucking code to the safe? I'm like, I don't know. I just hang out there, dude.
Really?
Yeah, because they saw us fucking leave from the spot. So I was just like, I just hang out there.
So you're gonna admit that you hang out, but I'm gonna be, I
don't own the fucking place. It ain't mine.
So what's that? Then they start drilling you? They're like, yeah, you do?
They start drilling me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, I don't know shit. Well, we're going to have to fucking... and they start going through my phone and shit, dude. So
can they do that? Just on the spot? Like,
they
or you kind of like, whatever.
They do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
bro,
right.
You know? So, but yeah, I was just like, I'm not going to say shit and we'll just see what the fuck happens, you know?
Right.
And then they found that, they searched the car, they find the money. They're like, oh,
did they ask for permission to search the car?
Like, it smells like weed in here. Yeah. They're looking through, what was I in? I was in a minivan, I think, dude. And they look through the back and they see a box and they're like, we see a box and we could see green through the holes in the box. Like, oh god, you know, and it smells like marijuana. So
okay, we see a Walter White DVD in the back.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, at that point it's like they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want and you can't do a goddamn thing about it. You know what I mean? So they fucking went into the car, they found the shit, and bro,
were they like, why do you have $90,000 cash?
You know what? I don't even remember what the fuck they said. Dude. I just know that they were drilling me, and I was just so bummed, dude, because I was just like, man,
this is all crashing down.
I tried to say, like, I mean, I was supposed to be protected, dude. Like, this guy who owed me this favor was like, you'll be good. Right. Don't worry. They're going to look the other way. And I'm like, dude, I had probably 200 pounds at the shop. And I knew they were going to the shop. Yeah. I knew they were going to get that shit. Fuck. So it was a huge hit for me, bro. And I just knew it was all crumbling down.
You felt it, like in the moment you knew it was happening.
Like, I'm fucked, dude. Yeah, I'm fucked. And then, so it was...
So then what happens? They take you to jail.
They took me to jail.
Yeah. And still, you had not admitted that it's your shop.
No, I don't know shit. No, it ain't my shop. I don't know the fucking code. I don't know a goddamn thing. You know what I mean? Where'd that money come from? Oh, shit. Money? What are you talking about?
Money.
You know?
90,000.
Just don't even talk about it, please. I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
So, they kept me in there. They kept all of us in there until they were done raiding the shop. Like, they were in there for hours, bro. Like, just tearing the fucking place apart. Drilling the safe, like just yeah. And
was there a lot of money in the safe too?
I don't think so. I don't think there was a lot of money. There was a lot of work. There was a lot of weed in the safe. Like I had.
That's worth a lot of money,
bro. Yeah. So it was like a $400,000+ hit for me, dude. Like $400,000 or $500,000 with the cash and all the product that I had at the shop.
Oh, and that's a big hit.
It's a huge hit, dude.
Fucking hit.
That's a huge hit.
It wasn't a death blow though. It was you're still.
That wasn't a death blow. I still had the grow. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, I mean, I owed. My homegirl dropped off 100 fucking packs. Another dude dropped off another 100. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I owed them for that. Yeah, because I would take the shit and the shit would go and then they'd get paid. You know, so it's like fuck. Now I'm on the hook for all this bread. So it was gnarly, dude. Like it was bad. But you know, I had some money set aside. I had the grow that was still pumping. I had some other shit pumping. Yeah. So I was like, I'll be okay, you know, like I'll manage. You know, we bailed out, fucking got the bail bondsman to come
next day.
Yeah, same day, next day, fucking in the morning. You know? So I bailed everybody out. I felt fucking bad that they all got wrong, so I had to bail everybody out. Yeah, and fucking man, and
then what? Did they charge you or?
So I never got charged with anything from that, which is why I ended up getting the money back, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you?
Because my name wasn't on shit.
Wow.
At the dispensary.
Wow.
Nothing. My name was on nothing.
Holy shit. Yeah. So did anyone get charged, or they just said fuck the case, basically?
Freddie got charged with possession for the 50 pounds, and he got probation for that. Summary probation.
So they were pretty chill, actually.
It ended up being nothing, dude. The only person who got fucked was Mike, the security guard. Because he had the gun that he wasn't supposed to have. He ended up being a felon in possession of a firearm, a stolen firearm. Gnarly shit.
Have you seen that guy in years, or not since then?
No. Yeah, no. Wow. A lot of shit came to light from that, and I'm like, this dude is not somebody that I want to be fucking with.
Oh, okay. So he turned out to not be a good dude.
He turned out to not be a good dude.
Yeah,
Damn. Which is probably why he's still in jail.
Yeah, yeah. Damn.
So,
fuck.
Yeah, it was crazy though.
Holy shit.
It was crazy.
So wait, so how did you go about getting that fucking $90K back though?
I thought that shit would never ever come
Honestly,
back
I'm
to me.
shocked. I was almost positive you were going to say you didn't get it back.
I had written it off. In my mind, that money was fucking gone.
Yeah.
One day, this was probably I got the money back in 2017. So
and this happened in 2016.
A year later, it happened in 2016. Like I want to say like March 2016. So almost a year later, probably a year later, I get a letter in my mailbox from the Montebello Police Department. Randomly, and I jokingly say to myself, like, what if this is a check for the fucking 90 grand that these assholes took from me?
Right.
You know? I open the fucking letter up and it says, "Dear Mr. Fuller, the Montebello Police Department is in possession of some evidence that needs to be returned to you. Please contact Detective so-and-so to claim your property."
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this detective was the detective that was in charge of the fucking raid and the bust. So when I called him asking what it was, he was fucking pissed.
He was?
He was pissed. He's like, these fucking assholes, they're deciding not to fucking press charges and blah, blah, blah. So I got to give you your fucking money back.
Oh, he was admittedly like, I want to fucking charge you, but they won't?
Yeah. He's like, I got to give you your fucking money back. And I'm like, what did you just say?
Yeah, right.
You need to give me my what back?
What?
And he's like, yep. And I'm like, how much? He's like, I don't know. I need to find out. All right, can you call me back and let me know? He's like, call me. This motherfucker gave me the runaround for like 2 months.
Really?
Before I could actually go there and pick up the check.
Did you meet this detective early on, or you just learned
I
later?
met him when I was in jail. The motherfucker was trying to get me to tell him that I owned the shop. Give me the fucking... He lied in the police report too and said that I told him I was the owner. And fucking just a prick. You know?
Yeah.
But dude, I ended up, he gave me the runaround for a little bit. He finally did tell me, like, after calling him a few times, you're getting 80. I got like 87 grand now, bro.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
Yeah.
So much.
Just like, it was completely unexpected, dude.
Yeah.
So it was amazing.
That's a great unexpected check.
Oh my God, dude.
That's an amazing unexpected check.
A year later, bro, I had completely written it off and fucking... Here you go.
He's like, you know what? We're going to give you the $500,000 in weed back, too. And we're going to let you open up the shop.
What about the rest of that? What about that weed, man? Can I get that shit back, too? And he's
Did
like,
you really?
Yeah, I asked him that when I picked up the check. I'm like, you guys have anything else for me back there? And he was just like, motherfucker. Handed me the check.
Was he like all funny about it, or was he actually super pissed?
You know what? He was cool when I actually went and picked the check
person.
up. In person, he was cool. On the phone, he was a fucking asshole. He gave me the runaround. He gave me some... I'm like, bro... Now that you told me I have this money coming, like I'm counting on it now. Like, I got bills to pay. Bro. What's up, bro? Like, can I get this shit back? Like, what the fuck? And he went on a fucking vacation. Like, oh, we'll handle it when I get back from vacation. I'm like, you asshole.
Yeah,
but hey, man, I got the fucking check.
Dude, but you got that is truly shocking that you got that shit back.
To me and you and everybody else too, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
So the second that happened, you're like, all right, like I'm done. I'm not gonna like the second you got raided, you're like, I'm done with this shit, pretty much.
Because my grow got fucking broken into right after that.
Oh fuck!
My new
not raided, broken into.
But and I got broken into 3 times, dude. Like back to back to back, dude. Like these fuckers, like they came in one night. Didn't really get much. They kind of broke a hole in the wall. Didn't get shit. Didn't fuck shit up.
Yep.
So we did some repairs. We tried to prevent it. They came back again. Kind of did fuck shit up. Kind of took a lot of shit. And like, fuck it. We put some money into it. Tried to beef it up a little bit more.
Yep.
Motherfuckers came a 3rd time and fucking just, it was gnarly, bro.
Oh, so they weren't
cleared this out.
Oh, they cleared
This was all within like fucking, all within a month, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, all within a month, man.
Wait, what year was that?
This was 2016. This was literally right after the fucking the dispensary got raided.
When it rains, it pours, right?
When it rains, it pours.
It rains, it really does.
Yeah, so that's like 2016 is when I got out of the cannabis industry altogether because it was just like, bro, like I lost almost $1 million between my grow and the dispensary. I had another guy who I worked with who this guy, he owes me 120 grand and he's fucking gone. You know what I mean? So it was just like 1, 2, 3 super gnarly hits, one after another.
So you were making solid cat, but then it just starts going. What kind of, if you don't mind me asking, like what kind of level of business was it? It was obviously a 7-figure business, but yeah. I mean, y'all were doing like heavy numbers or what?
Bro, I was sending 100 pounds to New York every 2 weeks, dude. Like fucking, that was just one of my guys. You know what I mean? So I've been doing this shit for a long time, dude. Yeah. And you know, I have a solid network of solid people, and you know, I was just doing my thing, man. That's why I moved down to fucking Laguna Beach because I'm like, yo, I'm killing it right now. Like, I need to live in the beach.
I need to live on the fucking beach. And you see yourself living on the beach now for a long time?
I'll never leave.
Yeah, same. Never. We might fucking be neighbors for a while.
That's it.
I'm cool man, it's a good spot.
Yeah, it's great.
Seriously, it's like legitimately one of the coolest places, not only in the country. I think Laguna Beach is one of the coolest places in the world, legitimately.
That's why people from all over the world come to Laguna 100%. Beach. 100%. It really is, bro. Laguna Beach it's fucking amazing. I don't see myself ever leaving Laguna Beach.
Same. I mean, both of us, I'm assuming I'm speaking for you, but like to travel, right?
I love to travel.
Exactly.
And I plan on doing a lot of that.
Same. But
my home base 100%. Will always be in Laguna Beach.
I honestly think possibly the same. Legitimately in Laguna Beach. Like,
where else could you live that compares to this fucking place?
Right? Nowhere.
Honestly.
Legitimate. I mean, because it's like, it's this vibe of this relaxed vibe with motivated people.
Right.
And, you know, some good restaurants and beautiful beach, perfect weather. Like, come on.
The nicest beaches in California, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bro, it's just perfect here.
Truly.
It's fucking perfect.
I mean, it's almost like a little, like, Europe-y here, right? Like
it is. Like Spain, it's got a Spain vibe. Yeah. Spain has a Laguna Beach vibe.
Right, that's what it is.
You know what I mean?
But you do see a lot of people traveling from all over the world
over the world.
And that does say a lot. It's like, if they're traveling from all over there, I need to really make sure I'm appreciating this place.
Right, exactly.
You know? Do you make a point, because that's another thing that I've tried to be, like, decent at. I'm not as good as I should be, but I genuinely try to literally just, like, stare at the water and just appreciate. Just be like, all right, I appreciate where I'm at, you know? Just
every day, bro.
Right?
Every morning when I wake up and make myself a cup of coffee, I just stand there and stare at the ocean. And I just think, like, no matter what, you know, I wake up to this every morning. Correct. So no matter how difficult shit may be, you know, because shit's not always easy. It ain't easy to live in Laguna Beach. You know?
You gotta put in work.
So, exactly. But you're fucking here, you know, and I appreciate it. Like, I love it, you know. Like you said, the vibe is different down here.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking crazy.
Right.
And we live here. And it's amazing.
Right? And there's, like, some people here that are fucking crazy. Like, you're successful. I do all right. There's people who are crazy successful.
Right. I love that, dude.
Same.
I love that. Like, when I first moved down, I'm like, fuck it, man. Like, if anything, because it's like, it's not about what you know.
Who you
always
know.
It's about who you know. You know, so I'm like, well, you know, and networking has been huge for me. Like, I have a great network, you know, I have solid people that I build, you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, fuck it. Like, everybody down here has got something going on. You know, like, you cannot live in Laguna Beach unless you have something going on.
Well said, you bro. Well said.
And it's been great for me, like, in that aspect too. Like, I've met so many cool people down here. Like, I'm one of my partners in my new business, which is a mobile app. I showed you my app.
Yeah, I want to talk about that actually. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna write that down. So no, let's just get into it right now. So you're it's a hiking related trails and stuff, and that's interesting to me in the sense of, like, that is another area of my life that, like, I don't do enough, but I do sometimes. I want to do more, which is hiking.
Yeah.
So you don't even do as much as you'd like.
I'd love to do more.
Yeah.
I love hiking. I love being outside, but it's like, I also love, like, laying on my couch and watching TV and chilling. You know? So I want to do more of it.
It's a mix.
And you know, I love being outside. Like, I love being around. So it's like, no, I don't do enough hiking. I'm not outside enough. I want to do more. I need to do more. And this is pushing me to do that, which is great, you know? Yep. So, we're super pumped on this app.
So wait, so explain the app, like, you know, from the start. Yeah.
It's
how did it even come about?
It's a local trail finder app, you know? It came about, like, my partner Art, a childhood friend. I've been friends with this guy since high school.
Nice.
And I've always, like, he's a fucking genius, bro. And he smokes weed all day, every day as well.
My
all
man.
fucking day. Dude. Like, this guy is one of the biggest. You guys love each other.
I gotta meet him.
Yeah. He's great. So, fucking art.
I've got good peripheral vision. We're about to get creeped on by my boy who just came in. Yeah, come through. This guy is like a staple of the podcast. Yo, Ryan, Cal Ryan. Yo, come in for a sec. He's like, have you seen the Joe Rogan podcast?
I have, yeah.
So you know they have the guy on there, Jamie, who's like on every. He's like, well, not the Jamie, but he's on every episode. He was the first guest ever on the podcast.
Nice.
One of my best friends, brother, and so he even flew with me in New York when we interviewed Corey Guns and helped me set it all up. Yeah, bro. Yeah. But
I met him when I moved here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Started out as neighbors. And,
Dude.
It's been 3 years.
Yeah, it's been cute, man. Yeah. What are you up to?
Chilling. I just got home.
Nice, dude. Fucking interesting story, bro. Interesting story. He's got stories for days. So let's see some of the things that we've covered so far. He owned a weed shop that got raided by cops.
No, L.A. Montebello.
Yeah. He was growing some weed too. He fucking had a near-death experience. Fucking crazy car crash. All the shit's already been covered.
NDE. NDE.
Yeah.
Dude,
yep.
right?
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Then, what else? Oh, man, I'm missing one of the biggest things. He sold the biggest skateboard collection in the world ever out of anyone else, $7.50. No, just kidding. It was, Supreme, the brand Supreme?
Yeah, of course,
yeah, so he essentially used to sell Supreme and...
Yeah, I had a shop, auctioned off a big ass collection of Supreme skateboard decks for $800,000 with Sotheby's, Nice. So yeah,
bro, $800,000 worth of skateboards sold.
How did you get into the Supreme business?
I was wearing Supreme, I skated. Like, Supreme was a brand that I'd known, and fucking, I had homies who worked over at the shop, and it was just, just one of those things. It was just whatever. For me, it was just clothes, and then I saw the craziness and the hype, and I fucking was like, hey, I see $1 to be made, bro.
Dude, this is I'm glad y'all are meeting too. So he lives in Laguna too. Definitely fucking interesting guy and entrepreneur.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Cal's an entrepreneur as well.
Bro.
Yeah, I know. We gotta kick it now.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Dude, yeah, that's the cool thing. We're talking about networking. That's something you're really good at too. We're kind of diving into that. Like, networking is so key.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For
like you have a fucking. So how do you go about building that network? Yeah.
Just fucking meet people, bro. Talk to people.
Yeah.
Be real. Be cool. Fucking that's it. That's it. You just got to put yourself out there. Put yourself in the right places. Like I said, Laguna Beach, it's a great place to meet people that have shit going on, and just fucking go talk to people, dude.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking scared to go talk to people, and just you never fucking know what it will lead to.
Right? That's so true. Yeah. No, you really don't know what it'll lead to. Yeah. Like, that's the crazy thing. And Ryan made a good point too. He's like, everybody that fucking lives in Laguna Beach is doing something. Like, if you live here, like, you're probably on your shit, like, to an extent.
Gotta be.
You gotta put yourself in the right place.
Yeah. True.
I want to talk about the NDE though. I know you guys probably want to do your thing, but
no, it's cool.
Sure. I've learned more about that than I would ever imagine. So it's
Wait, about what exactly?
NDE's near-death experience.
Oh, yeah.
And I've read hundreds of accounts of people who've been through that stuff.
No shit.
Well, and this guy puts himself in the craziest situations.
Nice.
That's an experience that, not that necessarily want to go through that myself, because I can imagine it's a tough thing to go through.
Right. But it's life-changing, though,
literally like a pivot.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Yeah, like, do you think...
Almost like seeing a dimension of life that most people wouldn't even be able to understand.
100%, man. 100%.
Yeah. I was telling Ryan, too, a little bit, like, it's impossible for me to put myself in your shoes, like, going through something like that.
Right.
Besides, the only thing that I know is literally, like, when I had a close friend die, that it woke me up to, like, holy shit, life's short. But he was making that point of, after you went through that, you realize, like, wow, life is fucking short. Like,
life is short, bro. Life here in this place can be taken away just like it. That's it. And it's like, you don't even know it. You wouldn't even know. Like, your life could just... A motherfucker could walk up behind you and pop you in the head and just... That's it. Game over. And you don't even know. You could be walking down the fucking street to go, buy a fucking soda or some shit.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like... Bro, I read a fucking article online last night or this morning about a chick that got killed in Long Beach, a fucking tire. I'm sure you've seen those videos on the internet too of like a runaway fucking tire just hitting the fucking car, dude. That shit happened in Long Beach last night.
Killed someone?
Yeah, it killed some chick in Long Beach, bro. And she's
Holy
just
shit.
fucking driving home from work or whatever the hell she's doing, dude.
Damn.
I'm sure she's not expecting that.
No,
you
not
know?
death by tire.
So,
maybe
yeah.
death by snake before death by tire.
Who the fuck would expect that?
Right?
You know? But I mean, shit,
Bro.
it happens. There's videos online of that shit, you know?
Right?
Like, that's just wild.
Dude,
Like,
this is a random thought I have. Weird timing, but I feel like us three and maybe a few others could just have an epic trip. Like we could go and just have an epic trip. I feel like we'd get into a lot of adventures. Yeah, right? Yeah.
I was down for adventure,
Find the right
bro.
things to go with that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Just adventure.
Yeah.
What was the craziest place you've been adventuring? You said you went to New York City recently for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, the craziest place that I went to was Thailand. I had some wild adventures in Thailand.
Oh,
That was some
get
good
any
times.
happy endings or?
No happy endings.
No, don't do that.
Happy endings in Thailand? Are you kidding me? Who does that?
Who does that?
Nobody does that.
No one.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, people don't do it. No, that's weird. Yeah, bro. Well,
My
how's
friend is going there in December. He's trying to get me to go with him.
You should
for
go,
another
dude.
trip, so I gotta figure out which one I'm gonna end up going with.
wait? Oh, what? Thailand or what?
Thailand or Beirut.
Oh,
So I don't know.
Okay.
ooh, have you done Beirut yet?
I have not.
Neither have I.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
We'll
I don't
see.
know.
Yeah.
This dude did. What are you saying?
Thailand is just amazing, bro. It's
Yeah.
so fun. The people are so fucking nice. The
Really?
food is so good.
And
like,
it's cheap, right?
And it's
Yeah, that's what I heard.
cheap
Yeah.
as shit, dude. Like, I mean, I brought $3,000 with me.
Yeah.
And I was
balling.
only supposed to stay there for fucking, I think, 10 days. I ended up extending my trip to a month. Like, I was only able to push it out for a month.
Yeah.
But I mean, dude, I had only brought enough shit for 10 days, so I had to go buy new clothes. And like, bro, I could not spend the $3,000 that I brought. And I fucking tried to. Like, I tried to pay for everybody. We fucking went down south and did like diving fucking tours. And like, bro, I did everything I could. And I still came home with money. I could not spend it all, dude.
What?
And we were fucking VIP at the clubs, bottle service, fucking happy endings for my friends only.
Yeah, for my friends only.
Yeah. I'm treating these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But yeah, no, it's fucking cheap over there, dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
real
Damn.
cheap.
That's truly very high on my list. Thailand.
It's amazing.
Place I haven't been
dude.
yet.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be good to go with somebody who speaks the language, though.
Okay.
So for me, I have a lot of friends I grew up with in LA who live in Thailand.
Oh.
So I went over there and I was fucking kicking it with the locals, dude. And like they all
Sick.
speak the language, and it makes it a lot easier over there to get around and to see
sure,
cool
man.
shit
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
with people that know the area and
True.
speak the language. You know?
True.
Right, right.
I mean, you can still have a great fucking time either way.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But it makes it a lot easier if you're with somebody that speaks the language.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's partying more so, or beach time, or what? Like
And
what's
it's whatever the fuck you want it to be. dude.
Yeah.
Like it could be partying, it could be beautiful beaches, it could
Yeah.
be fucking temples. Like
Yeah.
it's just beautiful over there, dude.
Right.
The food is great. Like there's so much shit to see and do. Like it could be a wild ass fucking trip, wild and crazy, or it could be
Yeah.
super mellow, you know?
Yeah. But it's
Whatever you wanna make
cheap
it.
and badass. It sounds
cheap
pretty
and
epic.
badass.
Yeah.
That's great.
I want to do that shit.
My
Yeah.
friend went there for a month. He did a fight club there, like a Muay Thai
Oh, okay. Yeah.
session with a legit Muay Thai studio there.
No
It
shit.
was amazing. Like the stuff he learned there.
Yeah.
Well, that's like the home of fucking Muay Thai is
Yeah.
Thailand, dude.
Dude, do you do any of that? Do you do Muay Thai? Or?
No.
Like, fuck that, not
Stay
saying.
pretty, baby.
Yeah, same. This guy just fucking got into, what is it, BJJ?
Jiu-jitsu, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
it's
Nice.
Good, man. Just,
That shit's cool. Like, you know, my attorney, my friend, he's super into that shit, and he flies all over the fucking world and fights in these Brazilian jiu-jitsu competitions.
Right.
So we went to this big one they did in Irvine a few months ago and watched that shit. I think it was
Nice.
World Champions or some crap.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's cool. Like that shit's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. Yeah, I mean, it's been about a month that I've been doing it.
And it's great fucking exercise. I mean, shit, my mom does it, my aunts do it. I know a shitload of people that do it, and they all love it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it requires a lot of stamina.
It does, dude,
But
for
it's
sure.
a lot of fun. I mean,
That's a lot of
I've been doing it
stamina.
every day now, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good, man.
Keeps you in shape. And discipline as fuck.
Yeah, you gotta
Super
be,
disciplined.
That's a big
Right.
part of it.
Yeah, you said your mom does it?
Yeah, my mom does it.
Wow.
My aunt does it. Like fucking.
Good for them.
My sister, like they're all into
There's
that
like
shit,
that,
dude.
I
Whoa.
definitely would want my sisters, like if I have kids, for sure do that stuff.
Right.
Because then they
It's
can't
good
be
to have
fucked
that
with.
baseline. Like,
Yeah.
it's even more so just the way you carry yourself when you know that you can defend yourself.
Right.
It's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, because you have that
I would try to
training.
get my sister to get my niece to do it.
Yeah, I mean, my daughter's in Taekwondo and they do jujitsu training right across the street at Cho's Academy.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. So, and she's fuck. I mean, not only does she learn discipline and shit, but like you said, it's the way you carry yourself, you know, and it's like a girl, like you need to know like the basics at least.
100%.
Yes.
You know?
100%.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, yeah, you need to. Yeah.
For sure. I mean, if you're my daughter, you fucking need to, you know, 'cause I can't be with you all the time, you know?
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's good for females to
Yeah.
be involved in that kind of
Absolutely,
shit,
man.
dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
For sure.
Good on you on having her.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And you just started working out though a couple years ago, you said.
Couple years ago.
So knowing his story, you'll see this podcast later, but dude, so you've been doing pretty well for a little while, so focus, solid entrepreneur. And the reason I say that like it's relative is because I would say if I had to guess, just throwing out a guess, I would say more successful entrepreneurs than not probably have been working out for a while because they do kind of go hand in hand. You reached success though before you got into working out.
Yeah.
So you didn't need the working out to gain some real success.
I mean, I
But
feel
has it
so
helped you now?
much better though, dude. Like, I mean, I would never not work out again. You know what I mean?
Boom.
Like, I feel fucking great. Like, it's just, it's a key ingredient, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt sluggish before. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I was doing okay. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't where I wanted to be success wise, whatever, dude.
Yeah.
But I feel like once I started working out, like, it's just opened up a lot. It's just changed the way I feel about things. You know, I feel great. Like, I feel better. You know, it just it makes you a better fucking person, dude.
I agree.
It does. You know,
It's physiological. Like,
Right.
it just affects everything. Like
it does. It really does. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's foundational.
Yeah, you feel better. You feel more motivated, more focused, more clear.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, you're happier.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're stressed, you're not as stressed.
Yep. For
Yeah.
sure.
It's almost
the
like
real
one of
deal.
those things where you don't realize the value until it's taken away, and you're like, "Holy shit, why do I feel so bad?
Right.
Right?
I haven't worked out in a few days."
Exactly. Like, oh, now I
true.
need to go to the gym.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was sick, bro, like I had fucking
He
pneumonia.
just had fucking
dude.
pneumonia. We actually
for the
filmed this
past
like a
3
week ago,
weeks.
but yeah, he had pneumonia. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I haven't been able to do shit for the past 3 weeks, dude,
Yeah,
and I'm just
yeah.
like, fuck, you know,
Yeah.
Shitty
it's
feeling.
such a
Yeah.
shitty feeling, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, just being stuck
You
in.
sauna or anything like that?
No, I mean, I just fucking didn't do shit. I laid in bed for 3 weeks. You know, I couldn't breathe. You know, like even just walking up the stairs was a fucking chore for me, dude. So I just laid around. Finally went to the doctors after a nurse friend of mine was like, "You probably have pneumonia." So
Such a
after
dude
2
thing.
weeks of not being able to breathe, I finally went and got antibiotics, and now I'm cool now. But I'm still like, damn, dude, like my lungs got fucked up, I guess, you know, because like I went to the gym today and hopped on the fucking stationary bike, and after 5 minutes, bro, I was just like, I can't do an hour. You know, normally I do an hour and it's a fucking breeze, dude. But I'm like, yo, like, fuck, I'll be lucky to get to 20 minutes on this bitch today, you know? So, and then my boy was like, it takes time. Like, after you have a pneumonia, it takes time for your lungs to get back to 100%, you know? Yeah, dude. I mean, shit, I hadn't been able to breathe. Like, I couldn't take a deep breath. Like, it was gnarly.
How long will it be till you're like back good? Is it hard?
Fuck, I don't know. Hopefully soon, man. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure it's a matter of just like building it back up.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Now that I can like go exercise and go back to the gym, you know, I'm sure that will help, you know. Sitting around doing nothing for 3 weeks ain't helping shit.
Did that make you start to feel shitty or not so much?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure, dude.
I wonder if Wim Hof would help with that.
Oh
like
my
getting
gosh.
Still those breathing.
Do you know Wim Hof? Oh, you do know Wim Hof. Have you done the breathing technique or no?
I really haven't, you know? I haven't, bro.
Bro, question for you. Let me preface with this. There was a moment where I didn't know about Wim Hof at all. Okay. Then I found out about it from a guy who I trust a lot. He's standing my right, and even though I trust him a lot, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But I was like, "Cause I trust you, I'm gonna try it."
Yeah.
No joke. The very first time I did it, I was like, this is an absolute game changer in terms of how it makes you feel.
Bro, I've heard the same fucking thing. And it came from a very well-respected friend of mine as well who he like introduced me to this guy.
Yeah.
You know, and I've looked at his shit, you know, and sometimes I'm like, when I'm feeling crappy, I turn the fucking hot water off on the shower, bro, and just get that blast of fucking cold, dude. And it's like invigorating, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Last time I took a hot shower. Like after that, you just become like, it's such a good feeling.
It really is.
Like almost like it's like a forced meditation because you're in that cold water,
right?
And you just got to zero in on focusing on your breathing, and it just doing that by itself is a trip. It's
For sure.
A trip.
Yep.
It's so real.
Like his line is get high on your own supply. So like the oxygen.
You're like, I used to do that.
I've done that a couple times too. Yeah. With oxygen.
Both. BOF. Both. Yo, are you, we've actually done this on several of the podcasts. Are you down? We can do a little Wim Hof right now.
Yeah,
you down for it? All right, yeah. Oh, you want to do it with us, bro?
No, you guys do it. I gotta.
Okay, for sure. Oh, yeah. Tell hi to Mila. Yeah. For sure.
It was good meeting you, bro. Yeah, I'm sure I'll see you again.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, y'all definitely link up.
For sure. See you guys.
Good shit. Thanks for stopping by, bro.
Yeah.
Cool. You've officially been on every podcast now.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's the homie. Dude, I love, like, I'm big on a few things. So one is good people, and another is, and I've been like this since I was young, which is I love connecting people, especially like people that I care about and people I know that might be able to add value to each other and shit. It's a cool feeling to like build those.
Of course, man.
He's one of the most solid people I know. So it's
like a real cool dude.
He's super solid. Yeah, like awesome dude. So it's like great to fucking introduce good people.
Yeah, man. That's
yeah, bro. So this Wim Hof, it is if the best way to describe it is it's a really good way to just like relax, and another important note is just that I gotta fucking get a technician here to fix this mic. Another important note is that I think how it's most effective is by really zoning out the most you can. So legitimately like I close my eyes and just really just listen and get into it. So basically the way it works is, I'm gonna move this fucking headphone around. So the way it works is you just breathe in real deeply. It's like a real deep breath in, and then you just like, he'll say let it out. You're like, and you just keep doing that. It's real intense to the point where legitimately, you should never do it standing because like someone could easily pass out because you just keep going like it's really intense. You just keep going, and then eventually, as you hold your breath, and I kid you not, like I'm not being humble. I'm terrible at holding my breath to the point where probably even worse than most people. I feel like I literally cannot hold my breath for some reason, something I've never been good at. So if I try to hold my breath for not doing Wim Hof for like 3, 4, 5 seconds already, I'm feeling like out of breath. I kid you not. Doing Wim Hof, you can literally hold your breath for a few minutes and you don't even feel it.
Really?
I know it sounds like bullshit until you do it. So we're about to do it, and then you'd be like, bro, what the fuck was that? I know, right? So biggest thing is basically just, we'll just close your eyes and then fucking relax and just breathe in, breathe out, and you'll hear, I'll play it on here.
Okay.
But yeah, bro, I think this is something that is a positive in anyone's life. So I'm excited to show you. All right. Here we go.
Fully in. Letting go.
All the way in.
Right on. Fully in. Letting go. Not fully out, just letting go. But fully in. Letting go. And once again. Come on. Don't hesitate. Give it. Deeply in. Letting go. Deeply in. Letting go. Going great, man. Deeply in. Letting go. Deeply in. Letting go. Deeply in. Letting go. Deeply in. Letting go. It's about changing the chemistry right now in your body. Deeply in. Letting go. Deeply in. Letting go. Nice one. Feels good, huh? Hey. Take him in. Letting go. Take him in. Letting go. No hesitation. It's about changing the chemistry right now in your body. Times more. Deeply in. Letting go. 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 Okay, 5 times more. Deeply in. Letting go. Deeply in. Letting go. Deeply in. Letting go. 2 times more. Letting go and stop. Just stop. Witness. Without air in the lungs, you are able to stay much more than normally. Why? Because we changed your chemistry. Carbon dioxide went out, O2 went up, filled up all the cells, and the pH levels go up. Then we are able to tap into the central nervous system, and at the end we got the brainstem, and that's the place of the pineal gland, hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and the pineal gland makes the secretion of adrenaline in dangerous situations. Normally we do not get into it because of our shallow breathing. But this is the way to get into the most primitive part, the reptilian brain, without many difficulties, and fend off bacteria, getting better into the endocrine systems. In minutes, and you're still on. That shows that the capacity to fill yourself up with oxygen is a lot more than we normally use. And as we do not use it, we are not making a use of the full capacity of our physiology. Now we found out we got a different layers, and we never use it. And this is the way to learn to use it, to tap in and bang into the primitive brain, into the endocrine systems, immune systems, the way nature has meant it to be. Everybody is able to do it. Whenever you feel the urge to breathe, you don't need to force. It's only learning how to oxygenize the body and all the cells. You're going great, man. Nice one. Feels good, huh? When you feel the urge to breathe, you breathe in fully and keep it for 10-15 seconds. Then that's one round. Fully in and keep it. Letting go. Fully in.
That's it.
Letting go.
That's legit, dude.
Right,
Yeah.
bro. You know what's funny? I think those were literally my 3 words to Cal the first time I did it and looked over. I was like, that's legit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, it is.
right?
Yeah.
Are you in such a zen right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. That's good shit.
Right?
Yeah.
It's
really is.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like recommended right when you finish pneumonia, but maybe it makes it better. Maybe it's the
I
best
need
thing.
that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yo, I'm going up to fucking Utah in 2 weeks to do gnarly hiking. The gnarliest hiking
Like
you
legit
can
hiking?
ever imagine, bro.
Oh, so
This
not
is
my
for the-
kind of
It's
hiking.
for the app, dude. It's for
Okay.
the app. So have you heard of Red Bull Rampage?
Sounds familiar, but I feel
The
like it's okay.
gnarliest fucking mountain biking event.
Okay, that's probably why it sounds familiar. Okay.
Bro, like they have these like the gnarliest Red Bull fucking athletes, bro. The
Yeah.
craziest dudes go to this crazy fucking mountain in Zion National Park. in
Where is
Utah.
that? Okay, Utah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Utah, Zion National Park. And these dudes go up there and create their own fucking lines down this mountain. Like when you need to look up 2018 Red Bull Rampage and watch this shit, dude. Because it's just it's fucking insane.
Wait, so it's in Utah once a year?
It's in Utah. So the first time they did it in Utah was last year, was 2018.
Okay.
So I think there's been like 7 Red Bull Rampage events so far, 7 or 8. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Okay, yeah.
The first one in Utah was last year. This will be the second one in Utah.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're working with Red Bull, and we're doing a section in our app for Red Bull Rampage.
Yeah.
And we have to go, epic, bro. By the way. It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Wait. So you're sponsoring with the app or what?
So basically, what we're doing is we're creating a section in our app. So we have an augmented reality feature in our app where you can pull up your phone's camera.
Dude, now I'm excited because AR and VR are super exciting to me. Let's talk, bro.
It's fucking bitching. Yeah. So we have this AR.
Are you cool without a break? Do we just got another 50 minutes in us?
I'm good, bro. Yeah,
are you sure?
Yeah, I'm still vaping.
All right, yeah,
I'm still vaping, bro.
If you're cool, are you cool if I go get a little Mary Jane or you don't like to be around it? Are you on camera? I don't know if you're against that. I don't give a fuck. Are you sure?
Bro.
Yeah. For the brand, I don't know if you want
to do whatever you want to do.
Here, talk to people. I'm going to go get some weed real quick. Yeah. Talk to people. Spit some knowledge, bro. Yeah. We don't edit at all, so just keep talking.
Okay, cool. Well, shit. Go download Trail Roulette. That's what you need to do. You know, we just developed this app. It's a local trail finder. Works anywhere in the world. You can use it to find random trails. You can use the AR feature to see the trails. You can win prizes. Basically, we have a feature on there. It's called Spin to Win. You spin the wheel, pick a random trail. You spin the wheel, you're entered to win prizes. And we fucking give out legit prizes for free, dude.
Interesting. Wait, it's called Spin to Win?
Yeah, so the app is called Trail Roulette.
Well, the app is called Trail Roulette. Okay.
Right. So we wanted the
I like the name, actually.
It's cool, right?
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if I'd call you out on the podcast, be fair, but I would tell you off podcast. I don't know if I like the name, but truth is, I'll tell you off podcast, too, I like the name. Good, I wouldn't say I like the name if I didn't like it. I would just be like, okay. Yeah, a little Larry David. Okay. Yeah. No, that's a really solid name.
Thank you. Yeah. No, it's like we put a lot of time and effort into every little fucking detail of this app. My partner Brian, he's a 4-time world champion mountain bike rider. He's been described as the Michael Jordan of mountain biking. He's in the Hall of Fame for mountain biking, BMX. He's an OG.
He's the real deal.
He's the real fucking deal. And he's not going to put his fucking name on anything that's bullshit.
Exactly.
You know? Exactly. And neither am I, dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's and neither is my partner fucking Art. Like, the three of us, we just all came together and really, like, we all had great fucking ideas. We all had great input. And we all kind of worked together to develop this thing. Yep. And it's fucking bitching, dude. Like,
wait, how did it even like come about? Was it your idea or was it?
Nah, so Art, you know, like I was talking about Art. Art is my boy, bro. We've been friends forever.
Is he the lawyer?
He is the stoner.
He's the stoner. Yeah, he said I like. Yeah.
But he's a fucking genius, bro. He's a Russian dude. Came over here when he was a kid. You know, left Russia, came over here. He's gnarly, bro. Art is crazy. Like he drives fast, he rides fast. He's an extreme dude, you know. But at the same time, he's mellow as fuck. Like he's one of my best friends.
Yep.
And he's a fucking genius. And he's got patented. He's written websites, patented technology. Like he's fucking
real smart guy.
So smart when it comes to that shit. And I don't know anything about that. He writes codes. He does all that. And I've always told him, I'm like, bro, we are gonna fucking get rich together with your fucking brains. We are going to create something and fucking we are going to make a shitload of money.
Right?
We've always said that to each other. And he's like, you're right, dude. Fucking, we're going to do something.
Wait, is this the guy you've known since you were a kid?
This is the guy I've known since high school.
Yeah.
So I've always known that we're going to do something together. And I'll always pitch ideas at him and shit. And like, he'll throw ideas at me. And like, we've had a couple cool ones in the past, but they've never really materialized.
Because y'all didn't fully believe in them like you believe in this.
Yeah, I guess not. They just weren't fucking meant to be.
Because you're someone who clearly takes action, so I would guess you didn't believe in it, because if you believed in it, you would have taken action.
We just never had, that's true. Yeah, we just never had anything that really like motivated us to keep pushing forward. And you know, like we would talk about some bullshit, you know, and it's like, whatever, we'll figure something out eventually. We both fucking knew it, dude. And he came to me with this idea about like, spin the fucking. He's like, simple app, dude. Very basic. Spin the wheel, pick a random trail. It's just an ad platform.
Yep.
Make money off of Google generated ads. It's fucking whatever. Super simple.
100%. Yeah.
And I was like, that's
a
pretty
good
cool.
game.
I'm like, that's cool, you know? And then, but I knew he had created this augmented reality technology. And I mean, it literally, like, you use your phone's fucking camera and it maps out the trail. He wrote that technology.
Is there anything out there like
Nothing.
that? Really?
Nothing.
Because that sounds dope.
It's
Seriously.
fucking bitchin',
like,
bro.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
It's bitchin'. I'll show you.
Yeah. I want to see the video.
Yeah. So this was down the street. So he created this technology, and he was like, well, we'll do a different app with that. You know, we'll do like the ways of fucking trails with and we'll use the AR shit. You know, I'm like, that's cool. So originally the spin to win shit was just going to be spin the wheel, pick a random trail.
Yep.
But then it's like, it wasn't even spin to win, bro. It was just spin the fucking wheel.
By the way, did you want to hit this? You good?
No,
yeah, for sure. So it was originally what?
It was originally just spin the wheel and pick a random trail to go fucking.
Gotcha.
You know,
Yeah.
and then it's like, you know, then the
That was
wheels
V1,
started turning,
version 1.
bro. Yeah, and it was like, okay, well, fucking, you know, we just started talking about it and throwing ideas back and forth. And like our buddy Brian, the pro, fucking
Hall of Famer.
He's out riding every day, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, it's a mountain biking fucking trail finding app, and you know.
Oh, so is it mainly for mountain biking or also
mountain
hiking?
biking and hiking?
Both. Yeah.
So my partner Art is a big time mountain biker though.
Gotcha.
Super into it, you know.
Yep.
And you know, so I kind of got. I don't remember how I got Brian, the Hall of Famer, in the mix, but you know, he does like trail drops where he gives out prizes and shit like that. Like he'll leave like gear from his sponsors like out on a trail for somebody to find, and we're like, how cool would it be if we incorporated something like that into the app, you know? So the three of us just started talking and bullshitting, and it just kind of like just blossomed into this fucking full-fledged app, bro. Like it's like we've been working on it for shit, dude. 8 months now. It came together really fucking fast.
Honestly, when you started saying 6 to 8, I thought you were about to say years. 6 to 8 months.
It came together
that is fast.
really fast because Art had pretty much built the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
Like when he came to me with the idea, so it was just adding little shit, you know, and the guy's fucking. He's just really good at what he does. Too.
Yeah.
So we got this shit done incredibly fast, dude.
That is incredible. 6 to 8 months. So 6 to 8 months,
dude.
pretty much idea, app created, and now ready to launch, or you have launched?
We have launched for Apple. So it's available in the Apple Store right now. Android version will be available this week. Art's just finishing up some shit with the AR for
And by the time this podcast releases, it'll be out. So
it'll be out. And Red Bull Rampage. When is the podcast going to release?
In the next few weeks. So,
okay, cool. So we may or may not have done Rampage.
What
Rampage
date?
is on the 25th of October.
25th of October, so it'll probably be released before the 25th, but maybe not, but it'll be around.
Well, if it is before the 25th, fucking go watch Red Bull Rampage because fucking you're going to see Trail Roulette. You're going to see what this app does. Like, it's going to be...
Wait, so where can they watch that?
Red Bull TV, they broadcast it. I think you can watch it online. I'm sure there's a lot of fucking places you can watch it, you know?
Yep.
I'm not sure about all that, but you'll be able to find it.
Yeah. Go to GOOGLE.
There you go.
Good shit,
we're fucking psyched on that. So, I mean, bro,
I want to hear more about this.
Come together so quick. We just launched it for Apple last month. It's been 1 month, you know?
Yep.
And we're already doing a fucking deal with Red Bull, bro.
Dude, how do you get in the door with Red Bull
Rampage?
So yeah.
Because, like I said, it ain't about what you know. It's who you know. My partner, Brian, the Hall of fucking Famer, bro, he knows everybody. He's the OG.
Opens the door.
He's the OG.
Opens the door.
So he makes one fucking phone call, you know, and the app speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's bitching. The fact that Brian knows all these people and he's, you know, he's in the game. He's been in the game forever, dude. Like, very well respected dude.
Yeah.
Super fucking cool guy.
Yeah.
We became friends because our kids went to the same fucking school.
Boom.
I didn't even know how fucking sick he was with the whole mountain biking.
That's crazy how you meet people.
Bro,
that's true too. Yeah, I've met people.
Know.
That's so true. You know what? Can we? I truly, let's make sure, get my ADD ass back on the app, because honestly, I'm not like just trying to help you out promo, because like I know like some of these videos might get some views, some more than others. Some, like it's not about that. Who knows? But like real shit, I'm genuinely curious about that. So let's make sure we get back to the app. But damn, my high ass now just forgot where I was trying to get to right now.
Let me show you this fucking. This is like a little screen recording I did of the of the AR
let's see
in
this shit.
action, dude.
Yo.
That's behind my crib. Me and my lady went hiking, and I fucking...
Oh, that's crazy. So it really fucking maps it out, makes it really easy to see.
You'll never fucking... You know, a lot of times... So let's say you go to top of the world,
and it
right?
shows the finish line. Yeah, that's
shows
pretty
the
beautiful.
start point, finish line, every fucking twist and turn along the way. It uses, you know, elevation.
Dude,
bro, it's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Dude. So, and there's nothing like that. Like, all, like, mapping right now is done 2D. It's two-dimensional. It's on a flat fucking
How
map,
is no one thinking to do that? Fuck. That seems
like I said, my boy Art is a fucking genius, dude. You know, and it's not easy. This code, like, to write this code, it's not an easy thing to do.
Right?
He said. Like, he tried to explain it to me and Brian, and we're just
tried to put in a lot of work,
dude. Yeah,
right?
So, I mean, he built this technology a year and a half ago, and he's been sitting on it. So it kind of just all came together. It's sick how it came together.
Yeah,
it's
right?
Sick, you know?
Like, seriously. Like, I mean, that the crazy thing is, though, it literally starts as a fucking thought in the head, and then that thought in the head becomes just reality. Yo, so I want to get all in that, but you just said something that I feel like is such a big point that I don't know if I've ever talked about on this podcast. So I fucking lit up when I heard that. It's like, holy shit. And then I forgot it. And then I just remembered and I wrote it down. And now we got to go into it. Because the way that you said it, I feel like you have some real stories behind it. And I know I definitely do too, which is not underestimating. You know, I've for example, because like my main business is like a marketing company, I've had people where it's like, all right, like, I don't know who this person is, right? But I talk to them the exact same. Like, I've talked to everybody the exact same.
Yeah.
Then you realize a second later, and by a second later, I mean after your conversation, that could potentially be your biggest client. And you had no idea. You know, it sounded like it was maybe your smallest client, but it could be your fucking biggest client.
I've made the mistake of judging people, and it's a mistake, dude. It's a fucking mistake, dude.
Yes.
And even it's like still like I have to check myself sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like even if I sit at the shop, dog. Like the first fucking few months I opened up the shop, I was sitting there every day. So people come in and I look at them and I'm like, do I want to waste my time like talking to this person and educating them and talking to them about CBD? They're not going to buy anything. They're just going to come in here and waste my time.
Right.
So stupid, dude.
So
fucking stupid.
So stupid.
Yeah, so dumb.
Dude.
So I'm like, I can't do that anymore, bro. Like, it's terrible to do that. You're shooting yourself in the foot if you do that, for sure, because you never fucking know. You know what I mean? You never fucking know.
You never know. Yeah. Have you had that happen in business just in different areas too, where it's just like out of nowhere, it's like, oh, that person ended up being more legit.
Somebody that I thought was just going to be a fucking nobody ended up being, and like one of my biggest clients, one of my best fucking friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like, you never fucking know.
That's
dude.
happened to me at so many points in life where it's just like, it wakes you up, you know? And, you know, the thing is, obviously you should treat everyone the same way no matter what, but it's just like from a business standpoint, it's like, damn, thinking that person might be your smallest client might hurt you because that might be your fucking biggest client.
But thinking somebody that's walking into my shop, they're not going to spend any money, so I'm not going to give them the attention that I would give to somebody that looks like they would spend the money.
Exactly, because this person's dressed nicer, so it looks like this person wants to spend.
Foolish, bro.
Yeah, bro. I had a little 7-day shop at one point, like reselling furniture and stuff back in the day, and I remember what that's like, being in there 7 days a week of just like, all right, everyone that comes in, eventually you get tired. It's like, all right, I'm not going to put as much effort in this person because like they don't seem as interested. So all right, I'll let them just kind of walk around.
Right.
But that might have been a fucking epic client if I would have given them the time of day.
Exactly. I've had people come in that I could swear that they're not going to spend $1 in here, and they would just buy fucking everything, you know, and like be super into CBD, want to learn about it, and just like fucking ended up being the great customer of the day.
What do you like? Would you rather be the dude in the room too, though, that's like suited up, or the like chill but has the most money in the room but looks super chill? You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's how bro, people see me like they don't like. It was hard for me when I first moved to this town, dude.
Bro, you got gold teeth. Yeah,
I got gold teeth.
Yeah. Which, by the way, we gotta talk
know?
about that because that's badass, bro. Seriously, I think it's cool as shit. Like,
I got these teeth fucking when I was probably 20. Fuck, man, 22.
Really?
Yeah. I went to my dentist and just was like, "Yo, can you give me gold teeth?" And he was like, yeah, Yeah, so it's just their crowns, you know what I mean? Like they're permanent, dog.
Yeah.
Like fucking here they are.
I love it, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick, dude. So literally, so at 22, can we get into this for a second?
I just said fuck it, dude. I got a dental credit card.
Yeah.
Put it on the credit card, bro. It's expensive. Like it's a dental fucking surgery,
Oh, I bet.
bro.
How
They
much
have to
is fucking
file down your
gold
fucking
teeth? Gotta be some G's.
Well, I mean, every tooth is like fucking
Yeah.
$1,400-$1,500, dude. You
Each
know,
tooth.
each
Wow.
fucking tooth,
Yeah.
dude. So yeah, it adds up real quick,
Right?
You know.
And so, did you then you're like, Mom, hey? She's like, what did you just
So
do?
a lot of my family. So I got in that car accident when I was like 24.
Okay.
And then there was a lot of people, family members, distant relatives, and shit that I hadn't seen. So after I got in the car accident, everybody wants to come and visit and shit. You know what I mean? So they all thought that it happened, they're like, "Did your teeth get knocked out in the car accident?" Yeah. They had to replace them with gold. But my mom freaked. My aunt fucking freaked. Everybody freaked when they first saw it, dude. Now I forget that I even fucking have gold teeth because I've had them for so damn long.
I love
people
it.
still freak when they see them, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I have gold teeth.
Dude, that's badass, bro. It's one of the things that separates you, makes you you. Like, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, people ask me, are you going to ever go back to white teeth? I'm like, what? No, why would I do that, dude?
I love it,
Why
bro.
would I do that?
Stay there for life. So you're gonna stay gold for life.
Yeah, why not?
I love it. Why not, dude? See, I love like unapologetically you, man. That's what you gotta be.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm a good dude. Like, hey, if you want to fucking judge me just based off of looking at me, then you're not the kind of person I want to fuck with.
Exactly.
You know?
Oh, thank you.
So-
that speaks to me, bro. Yeah. I hate when someone's just gonna judge off like that one thing, like, all right, you're goofy,
Then
so you
you're
can't be
fucking
serious, or you're serious, so you can't be
closed-minded,
goofy, or I'm not, whatever it is, right? Or you look a certain way, so I'm not gonna
Right.
tell you, like, come on, bro.
Those aren't the
Yeah.
kind of people I want to fuck with.
Hell no.
You know?
Hell
and
no.
if you want to like really get to know me and see me for who I am, then you're willing to look past the exterior bullshit, and that means I respect you more.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah. And if anything, shit, you respect the exterior. Like, you got some badass tattoos, like the gold teeth. Like, that's cool shit. Like, that's
I
legit.
think
Like,
it's
dude,
great,
that's
dude.
you, bro.
Yeah. Whatever. It
So
is what it is,
your mom,
you know?
she was just like, all right.
Yeah,
she freaked out a little bit, and then
was
she
just
got
like,
over
She was
it.
just like, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I started getting tattooed when I was, I don't know, when I was young too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she's just like, you're fucking crazy, dude. You're crazy.
They got over it, though.
Yeah,
They got over it.
I'm still a good guy.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
It doesn't change who I am.
Exactly.
You know?
But do you feel though that you can use that to your advantage, just in general? Like, and we don't even need to make it about gold teeth. Make it about fucking, again, being able to walk in a room with a t-shirt instead of a suit, and everyone's going to take you serious. Or being able to walk in and smile with my fucking gold teeth, like, fuck you, I don't care. Like, I dare you not to take me serious.
I mean, honestly,
You know?
like, it has...
You can use it to your
makes
advantage.
You definitely can. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Because like I said, like, you're kind of weeding out those people that you don't want to fuck with.
Yes, the people are going to think you're not as smart or, like, not as successful or whatever it is. Like,
right. Those
weed
people
them
that
out
are
immediate.
judging, that are judgmental type people that, hey, we're not going to give this guy a chance because he has tattoos or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck you then.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, fuck you.
Exactly.
So,
bro.
Yeah. And I mean, it's great to be able to, it's funny to like, people see like, I would have never expected you to be so nice and so cool, but after getting to talk to you and getting to know you, it's amazing. Like, it's funny to see that reaction too.
Like, why would you have never expected that?
Like, what? I'm like, why not?
Yeah, are you kidding?
Why not?
Yeah, seriously?
So, yeah.
Dude, that's funny though. Yeah. You could use that to your advantage though.
For sure.
I mean, in life. Yeah. Just being doubted though, do you think, all jokes aside, like, do you think that helps motivate you? Like, have you felt doubted throughout your life at all?
I don't really give a fuck what anybody thinks, dude.
Okay.
I'm sure people
like
doubt.
that.
I'm sure people hate, but it's like that shit. I'm not concerned with.
You don't let your head go there.
No, I don't. Like, I know what I need to do, and I'm gonna fucking do it, and it doesn't matter what. I mean, everybody, bro. When people ask me like, "What are you gonna do? How are you gonna do it?" I don't fucking know, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it work. Like, whatever, like,
Right.
I'm gonna make shit work regardless. Like, when everything went down in 2016. I moved down here to Laguna Beach because I was killing it, and then everything fucking fell apart.
Yeah.
Well, are you gonna stay in Laguna Beach? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking stay in Laguna Beach. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna make it work? I don't know, man, but I'll find a fucking way and I'll make it work. And I do.
And then you fucking sold almost $1 million worth of skateboards.
Yeah. And now I got this app that's popping which came from meeting people in Laguna Beach and networking. You know what I'm
that
saying?
is through Laguna. Dude,
my
that's
boy
crazy.
Brian, my partner in the app, he fucking Laguna Beach local, bro. Like I said, we met, our kids go to the same fucking kindergarten.
Yeah.
And we became friends. And he ends up being this bitchin' fucking Hall of Fame world champion mountain bike.
Right? And then you're like, yo, and then art and boom, boom,
it just
boom.
all came together. Very organic, very natural.
Yeah.
And it's like, it wouldn't have happened if I wasn't down here, you know, meeting cool fucking people.
Right, bro?
You know?
So then what is the next step right now for the app? And can you walk through the app a little more? Let's go through that. Like I want to...
Yeah, okay.
Because my thing is, I guess with hiking, I definitely am not an expert hiker, but I'd like to push myself. I wouldn't like to do like the most basic shit.
Right.
And then I would say maybe the only realistic worries I would have as a hiker are getting lost. You know, like how do I make sure I don't get lost? And then also just knowing if there's like a certain area I really shouldn't go through, and then knowing if there's a certain area that's maybe more difficult than another.
Right.
Or
So there's okay, I'll explain. Let me break it down to you. So basically, the app, you open it up. The first thing you do is you choose whether you want to go mountain bike riding or hiking, trail running, hiking, whatever. Once you click, so basically, we get all of our data from Strava. Are you familiar with Strava?
I'm not actually.
So Strava is a fitness app that people use to record their activities.
Okay, yeah.
So whether it be, running or mountain biking, and then you compete. So Strava has 40 million users worldwide.
Boom. Okay. It did sound familiar.
They're
so
fucking
okay.
huge,
All right.
dude.
I'm careful about saying I know. If I don't know about for sure, I'm like, I'm not sure.
Right,
yeah, they're big.
So
They're
Strava's
big.
huge, and you have all these users recording their trails and these segments that they ride and that they run, and that's where we pull our data from. That's why our app works globally. Like it fucking works in India, bro.
So you get a ton of data.
Ton of fucking data. So, but these are recorded by somebody who's either running or hiking or somebody who's mountain biking, so they're categorized. So we can pull fucking mountain bike trails or hiking trails, whatever it is. So choose mountain biking, choose hiking, and basically what the app does is you can set your distance. So I want to find trails within, a mile and a half or whatever. It's a local trail finder, so I think the furthest out it goes is 2.5 miles from where you're at.
That works because really that's you're normally if you're going hiking, you're trying to go somewhere around
exactly,
you.
Bro. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can do it as little as 0.05 miles up to 2.5 miles, and it pulls all trails around you. There's a difficulty setting, and so you can choose. We have preset difficulty levels. You could choose easy, intermediate, advanced, or expert, or you can go to custom and custom tailor your trail right here. You could choose whether you want to go downhill. Whether you want to climb, and then you can change the grade and the distance and all that shit.
Sick.
So you
And then it's going to show you, it's going to show you what.
Then it'll show you trails that fall into that those parameters.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then what you do is you spin the wheel, and it'll pick a random trail. So at first, my boy was like, sometimes we don't know what trail to go ride, and we're arguing, or it's like, let's try something new. Spin the wheel, pick a random trail. It's fucking fun, dude.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Dude, that makes a game out of it.
It makes a game out of it, and you win prizes, bro. You win prizes just by spinning that wheel. You could randomly win legit gear, actual shit. So if you're
smart.
if you choose mountain biking, a bike comes up, right?
Yeah.
So that's mountain biking trails.
Yep.
If you choose running or hiking,
This looks like a clean platform.
it's clean.
Yeah.
My boy did a great fucking job,
Right?
dude. Yeah, it's super clean.
Dude.
You choose mountain bike hiking, a fitness watch comes up.
Whew.
You know,
Dude,
what I mean?
that's
So
fresh watch.
we have prizes that are tailored. Like if you're fucking spinning the wheel to go mountain bike riding, you're gonna win prizes that are related to mountain biking. If you're spinning looking for hiking trails, you're gonna win prizes that are related to hiking
trails. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you can
Very
either spin
smart.
the wheel or you could view all the fucking trails around you. Click view all segments, view all trails, and all of them come up. So you could see look at all these trails around. There's a shitload of trails in Laguna.
Yeah,
too,
right,
bro.
dude.
So many
We
of
need to
them.
go do some hiking.
Yeah, there's so many dope fucking trails around here, bro. So yeah, I mean, and then it has like all the data, like you can pull it up and it'll tell you like the distance, the total length of the trail, the grade, all that shit. And then the coolest part that I think is the augmented reality.
Yeah, that is the coolest part. But this is all fresh, really clean platform. Yeah.
Thank you. So you click trail. We're calling it Trail Aware.
Okay.
Trail Aware technology.
Yeah.
We've already submitted a patent for the technology. Trademark the name, the logo, all that bullshit.
Trail Aware.
Trail Aware. So check it out. The trail's right there.
See this shit. Cool.
It's got arrows that tell you where to look.
Wow. Olathe Summit Trail, North Street to Street, trails to your right. And then you can just follow it around.
There you go. So that's where the trail starts. And it makes a lot more sense when you're outside on a fucking mountain, rather than sitting in this room, the trail's on your wall.
I'm like, hi, looking at the wall, like, that's cool, bro.
But when you're out on a mountain and you're using it, like, it shows you exactly where the fucking trail is.
That's like relieves anxiety of getting lost.
Bro, totally.
Bro, really.
100%. And it's like, think about it, like, if you go up to top of the world, there's like 10 different fucking trails up there.
Right.
So you may not know where Car Wreck Trail is, but you pull it up on this bitch, use your phone's fucking camera, look in there, you'll know exactly where that trail is, where it starts, where it ends, and which way to go along the way.
Dude.
You know?
Dude, that's how's there not another app
Bro.
Y'all have got a promo heart. So what's the game plan? How are you gonna get the word out besides, I mean, just a lot of sponsors?
Right now it's getting the word out there. It's getting this thing in people's hands. Which is the difficult part, bro.
True. Because when you have something good, that's very important. But then the next thing is like get it in front of the people.
And we can have the greatest fucking thing ever, and nobody can know about it. And it don't mean shit.
Exactly. Kind of like this podcast. Like at first, I get a few hundred views. Eventually, when they hopefully start getting tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands. It was the same shit. We'll tell them the whole time it's been amazing. Y'all just weren't seeing it the whole time.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's what you got to do. The hard part is getting it out there and getting people to see it.
Yeah.
That's work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're lucky that, we have Brian as a partner who's got ins with, major brands like Red Bull, dude. I mean, the fact that we're doing Red Bull Rampage, which is the biggest mountain biking event in the world. Bro, like every spectator there is going to have to download our app. So when you download the app...
every spectator there will have to download it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's epic.
Well, I mean, they don't have to. If they want to see where the riders are coming down this mountain, they're going to have to download the app.
Exactly.
So we're going to have a section in there. You open it, mountain biking, hiking.
Yep.
We're adding one in that says Red Bull Rampage.
Smart.
Click that fucking thing.
Yep.
It'll pull up all the athletes. It'll have their bios, their stats, whatever.
Legit.
You click their name, and it'll pull up the AR and show you where they're coming down the mountain. Because they all create their own different fucking lines.
Yep.
And you may not know exactly which path they're going to take. So this will show you that. So there's 3,500 spectators there. So that's going to be huge. But the fact that they're going to give us airtime on Red Bull TV, like we're still waiting to hear. They're talking to their team, trying to figure out what they can do for us. Because when we showed them this, they asked us how much we wanted to charge them to build something for Rampage.
Wow.
We're like, we don't want to charge anything. We just want exposure, promotion. That's all we want.
Yeah.
And they were all about it. So that's fucking huge for us.
Right.
So
that's a big foot in the door.
It's a huge foot in the door.
Yeah.
And we'll see what it leads to.
Yeah.
You never know.
True.
We're just riding with it, dude.
Right.
And we're just going to keep pushing it and fucking, thinking big, man.
It is crazy. Dude, that's the way to fucking do it. Keep thinking big, but it is crazy how just like one event can propel something else because of something so random too.
Right.
Like,
I mean, the whole thing is just life is fucking random, bro.
Right, bro. Here, I'll give you, because you don't really know that much about me either, and I'll give you a random story that kind of relates to that. So I used to book concerts for rappers.
Okay.
And I booked a concert, Lil Flip.
Yeah.
So I used to book a lot of his concerts, and I booked the concert.
Dope, bro. I love Texas.
Oh, do you really?
Love it,
oh, bro, Flip will be on this podcast.
Nice.
Absolutely. Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure, bro. So I used to book a lot of shows for him. Booked a show for him in Arizona, University of Arizona.
Okay.
And dope show. And don't get me wrong, there were some shows that were really dope, some that were not as packed. There's the good and the bad.
Right.
This was a packed one. Dude comes up to me after, like, random dude. He's like, yo, you're the dude who threw this show, right? Through this party. Like, you Flip. And it's like, yeah. He's like, oh, well, my boy is in town who's a rapper. He's here from New York visiting. I'd love for you to meet him. And I was like, all right, like, cool. So we exchanged numbers, and he comes over the next day with this rapper friend of his and a few others. End up becoming friends with this rapper who, again, I met him because I threw this show with Flip, and then this random kid comes up to me after. So made that connection, who happened to be with this rapper from New York who's visiting. Became friends with this rapper from New York, became genuine friends. He ended up blowing up to an extent. He ends up, getting signed to Lil Wayne, and had an MTV show on by Nick Cannon, and his name's Corey Guns. And, so just like a funny way that Corey and I even met was through like a random person. Right. And like you always, like all the pieces in your life and the people and the friends that you meet along the way, I feel like it just always does happen at the most random times and through the most random avenues.
And people you would expect to be in your life forever just aren't that significant at some point, maybe. And somebody that you just randomly fucking meet ends up being this just key fucking component in your life.
Right, bro. That's the crazy thing, too. Yeah, that example, Corey is still a good friend of mine. I mean, 10 years later, and some of your random friends, I feel like we meet, in the most fucking random ways, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. No, but that is the cool thing about life and fucking... Right. We were talking about meeting people earlier and getting out there, just like putting yourself out there, right?
Yeah, and I mean, shit, that goes back to what we were saying about judging people too. Like, imagine if you were just like, whatever, dog, and blew that fucking kid off.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, then you never meet a friend, business partner. Dude, literally. Yeah. So, not blowing people off is also a fucking key component of life.
It is, dude.
You don't blow people off, and you never know. I'm big, though, too, on when I see someone is not, like, a good person, then I'm just like, all right, I don't want to fuck with them at all.
Well, you got to be a good judge of character too.
Exactly.
That's very fucking important. Like, give everybody a chance, bro. But know your shit, dude.
Right.
And know, okay, you're good, you're not.
Into it, bro. Like, literally, I'm not getting emotional. I got shit in my throat. Literally. It's funny, whenever I do that, I feel like I'm always about to say something serious, and I get shit in my throat right then. I'm like, no, I promise I'm really not getting emotional. But yeah, no, real shit. Before I even talk to you much, like, dude, we barely, full candor, like, we barely talked before this. Like, we talked a little bit, and, I met you at the store, but we never had, like, any sort of real deep convo.
Never.
But
I'll get emotional later. It's the vape, bro.
Yeah. But, yeah, bro, no, and I could just already tell, like, dude, this, like, I just, like, got your vibe. I was like, dope dude.
That's
like,
why I knew you were cool, even with the little bit that we talked, bro. I'm like, this dude's cool.
Yeah.
Like, you're a cool cat. And you are. You're cool as fuck. Bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Decent.
Yeah, you're all right.
No, but that's a cool thing. It's like having intuition, I think, is important, though.
For sure.
For sure. Knowing, all right, he's good people, she's good people, these people, no. Like,
I mean, I've not listened to my intuition before, and it's cost me.
Same.
Big, So it's hard to it's hard to do, to listen to your intuition all the time.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But it's very important, dude.
Yeah.
It's super fucking important.
Right?
It saved my ass many times listening to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and really trusting myself and my instincts and my, the way that I feel.
Right? Do you go mainly off your intuition?
For sure.
Really?
For sure. Now I try to all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's, bro, like, it's huge.
Right?
Yeah.
Your gut will take you good places.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, so what's the next step in life right now, like in the journey? I mean, is the app the main focus right now?
Right now, yeah.
Let's keep plugging. What's the app name?
Trail Roulette.
That's right.
Trail Roulette available on the App Store, the Apple App Store now, but by the time this podcast drops, it'll be the podcast drops, it'll be available for Android.
Ooh, that's right. Oh, that's
Trail
right.
Roulette.
That's right.
Yeah.
Trail Roulette.
So
is that the main? Is that taking up a lot of your time, or what takes up a lot of your time?
I'm doing that. I'm doing that, and I'm doing a CBD brand as well. So we're doing it's called Bloom, Blume, and it's like the Listerine breath strips, but it's CBD mint breath strips. You know what I'm saying? So like we're kind of doing it to make it easier for people. Like a lot of people are using tinctures right now, the oils.
Okay.
You take a fucking jar of oil, you take the dropper, you squeeze it, you put it under your tongue.
Yeah.
You're never getting an accurate dose with that.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass. The shit's messy. Who wants to carry who wants to carry around a fucking bottle of oil with them everywhere they go? You know what I'm saying? Like you
yeah.
could carry around a little plastic cassette of fucking breath strips that are an accurate 25 milligrams, which is a good dose of CBD, and just pop it in your fucking mouth. Pop it on your tongue. It dissolves nice and easy, nice and minty fresh. 25
is
milligrams.
that solid?
That's
I don't really know how it is for
That's a
CBD.
solid dose.
It's solid.
So like with 1,000 milligram tincture, which is like a stronger tincture, you take one dropper full and it's supposed to equal about 30 milligrams.
Okay.
You know? And that's a strong dose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like...
Strong feels like what though? Like what is strong? Because I know like more THC.
It doesn't. See, a lot of people ask me like, "What am I gonna feel?" or "How soon before I feel it?"
Yeah.
You know, and it's like you're not really gonna feel shit, dude. You know, like you may notice the absence of a negative feeling or a pain or something, you know, but it's like. It's not like weed. It's not like you're going to take it and you're going to feel something right away, you know? So a lot of people think CBD's bullshit because they're like, I took CBD and I didn't feel anything. Well, you're not supposed to feel anything. The shit doesn't get you high, you know? What do you want to fucking feel? You know what I mean?
Right.
But, I mean, and it's different for everybody. Like, the shit works for a lot of people, and for some people, it just doesn't fucking work.
Really?
You know what I mean?
So some people it really doesn't work.
Some people it doesn't do... I mean, for me, I can't take CBD internally. Like, you don't have one of my homegirls who's all into genetics said some people don't have the genes or whatever to process CBD internally. Like if I put a cream on though, like a topical cream on my elbow, like sometimes when I'm at the gym doing fucking bench presses, like this elbow got shattered in the car accident, dude.
Damn.
Fucking plate with 9 screws, like it's all fucked. So I get pain in that elbow, bro. And sometimes I'll put like a fucking CBD cream on there.
Yeah.
And that shit helps, dude.
Really, it does.
It does help. But
It's
like,
real.
I mean, I've taken the oils, I've taken it internally, and I don't notice shit. It doesn't do shit for
Really?
me. And the homegirl who's all into genetics and shit said some people just can't process it internally.
Huh.
So it's like trial and error. You got to find what works for you and how it works and shit. But I mean, bro, I have people who have literally like come into my shop and like told me that CBD's been life-changing for them. I had a guy with psoriatic arthritis, bro. He said he couldn't bend. This guy tells me, he's like, yo, he came in with shoulder pain.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I got shoulder pain.
Yeah.
He's like, fucking, I need something for my shoulder pain. He's a volleyball player, professional volleyball player. I'm like, all right, well, you know, big dude too. So we gave him like the strongest shit. Here's the strongest tincture, 3,000 milligram, the strongest fucking cream, like a topical cream. Put it on your fucking shoulder and take the drops and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I said, come back and let me know, man. So a few days later, he comes back into my shop and he's like, look at me. And he's bending down, touching the floor, dude. Like, and I'm like, that's cool. Like, okay, how's your shoulder? And he's like, well, you know, I don't know. I didn't really do much for my shoulder. He's like, but I haven't been able to fucking bend down and touch the floor in 15 years.
What?
He's like, bro, I haven't been able to put my socks on by myself in the past 15 years. He's like, since I started taking this shit, I'm putting my socks on in the morning. Like, he's like, look, I'm bending over touching the floor right now. And so he had psoriatic arthritis. Yeah. And he said he wasn't even expecting the CBD to do anything for that. He was taking it for a fucking shoulder pain, and it ends up helping out with his gnarly fucking arthritis. Crazy, right? But I mean, like, I have stories like that all day from people who are just like, yo, this shit is crazy.
So it makes you a big believer then.
I'm like, fuck it, I got to do a brand. Like, I wouldn't even fuck with the shit if I didn't believe in it.
Boom,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, the shit is actually helping people. It's really working. Like, it's amazing. Like, I mean, there wouldn't be all this hype on the shit if it was bullshit.
Right.
You know, like, you see CBDs everywhere. Everybody's using it.
It's obviously working.
It's obviously working. Yeah. You know, better for some people than others, but the shit's working.
So what's the name? It's going to be Bloom?
Bloom, yeah. Blume.
Blume.
Yeah.
Will it be in your store?
Oh yeah,
of
for
course.
Sure.
Yeah.
It'll be in my store. Yeah. So it'll be. We're planning on pumping this shit out there everywhere. You know, it's a very easy alternative to what's standard on the market right now.
Yeah.
You know, so it should be good.
Is CBD supposed to be tasty overall, or like?
It's tasteless. You know, so it's like it's when they extract the CBD from the hemp plant or whatever. It's just like they make it a crystalline powder. You know, and the only way that it tastes is like what they infuse it with. You know? So they'll infuse it with coconut oil, they'll put flavoring in it, some shit like that. But it's typically tasteless.
And then for animals too, like that's a fucking thing,
dude. It's great for animals. Like
bizarre.
I mean, I've heard more stories about people like with their animals using CBD.
Have you heard a story with like a funny type animal, not like a dog or a cat, like a fucking lizard on CBD?
No, it's all dogs and cats, dude. But I mean, shit, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
Yeah, no, I
CBD lizard.
Trying to do it in the vault. No, I haven't heard.
It's like
anything.
I do have a lizard CBD story.
Actually,
that one.
yeah, no. So far, it's only been dogs and cats.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure it'll work for lizards.
Dude, yeah, let's try it on a lizard.
They have an endocannabinoid system.
There you go. And what about a giraffe? Like, they should be using this in zoos. Start selling CBD zoos. Dude. Dude, maybe that's a business.
It could be.
Dude, CBD focused solely on zoos.
It could be.
All the zoos.
Animals, bro.
Yeah, CBD for exotic animals only.
Hey, I don't think anybody's doing that yet.
Dude, well,
you see how random shit be happening?
This is exactly. Business just started. Boom.
There it is. Yeah, man.
Bro.
So fucking, I'm just gonna, I'm just grinding right now, dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I took that money from the fucking from the deck sale, paid off some debt. Yeah. Fucking invested it into a few different things, man.
Yeah.
You
invest in the stock market at all?
I played with the Bitcoin thing a little bit and shit, but I don't have an income right now. You know what I mean? So it's like money goes fucking fast. Yeah. Especially in Laguna Beach when you don't have a fucking income. Yeah. You know what I mean? So right now it's like, I'm just trying to just make it by. Yeah. Get by until one of these other projects pops off.
I mean, so that's a big win though. You had a big win a couple years back. Like you're not struggling.
No.
But you were.
I stay winning. I find a way to win. You know what I mean? Like it's sometimes it's a ride, bro. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like life is a fucking ride. I'm hanging on for the ride, dude. And I'm all right though. I'll always be all right.
Ooh, I love that. It is a fucking ride.
It is, bro.
It's a fucking journey. Like that moment of seeing the auction go up $1.1 million, and then also the lowest moment of like the fucking car wreck, and like. It's a fucking ride.
Just hang on.
And then all the moments in between, Yeah. Dude. That's life. Oh my gosh. Life is fucking interesting.
It really is.
You've lived an interesting life so far.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And, all right, so as we start to wrap up, seeing the future now, like what are your like biggest fucking goals? Do you want to get married? Do you want to make $100 million? Do you want to have a house on the water? Like
I just want to be free to do whatever I want, whenever I want. That's like my goal, bro. Like I don't want to have anything holding me back. I don't want money to be a reason for me not to financially, like, I like nice shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'd love to have a Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? Like I like toys. I like nice toys and shit. But realistically, it's like, I just want to travel. I want to fucking show my kid the world. Like I never traveled as a child. Like my family, my mom, she barely got by, bro. You know what I'm saying? But so we never did anything crazy. Yeah. So it's nice for me to be able, like, I got to experience those things later in life, which I'm very fortunate that I've been able to do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, I want to be able to give that to my kid. Like I want her to like travel and be cultured and see the world because dude, there's nothing better than fucking traveling, man.
I could not agree more.
Dude, it's amazing. And like seeing the way other people live and experiencing other cultures.
I could not agree more, bro. I'm getting excited hearing it. Yeah.
Me too, dog. Dude. Just talking about it makes me want to get the fuck up and go.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Literally.
Right. Honestly. Yeah. So it's like, I just want to be able to fucking, give a good life to my kid and enjoy my fucking life, and be able to do whatever I want to do. That's the goal, bro, is to just be able to do whatever I want to do, whenever the fuck I want to do it, and I'll be happy.
Fucking well said, bro. Yeah, seriously, bro.
That's it, man.
Seriously. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like being able to do what you want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because that's kind of the core of happiness at it all.
Exactly.
And that's not a selfish thing. What you want to do, a lot of what you said actually is for your daughter.
Right. I want to travel with my lady. My lady is great right now. Like my girl, Sarah, she's fucking amazing.
That's awesome.
And it's like we enjoy life together.
That's awesome.
So that's it. I just want to enjoy my fucking life and, have my kid enjoy hers and maybe get my grandparents out of Goodyear or something.
Yeah. Get them out of Goodyear.
Get them out of Goodyear.
Hashtag get them out of Goodyear.
Get
Let's
'em
get
out.
that. Let's get that trend.
Yeah. Hashtag get them out of Goodyear. Yeah, man. So
Yeah, bro.
that's it. I'm just grinding right now and just, fuck, man.
Dude, no, seriously. Like you've had your vision. You keep executing the vision. You've had the very real ups, the very real downs, and you're at a point where it sounds like you've got a lot, coming. So
For sure.
yeah, and a lot to work
and it's
on.
like, I'm still on the ride, bro.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hanging on and hoping for the best, bro.
100%.
Because that's all you can do.
Exactly, and I think with your work ethic, your mentality, you keep going, you'll keep succeeding, and you'll succeed more.
That's how I feel,
bro. So as we wrap up, I love it. As we wrap up, there's a few things that we do at the end of the podcast, and so one, you see this globe right here?
I see it.
So if you want to do a little globe challenge?
Yeah, what's the globe challenge?
My man. I will say, surprisingly, everyone has done this so far, but I'm surprised everyone actually wants to do this stupid challenge that I think we just thought of when we were joking around one day. So basically, you just want to, and I could say something cheesy, like you've touched the world in many ways, and so now it's your turn to touch the world again. So you're going to take the globe off, and you're going to try to get it to spin midair. So if you take the globe off and you see that white piece right there, yep, there you go. You can bring it closer to you. Yep. Oh yeah, it's going down. See, because I should start making this something deeper. It was never actually anything deep. I should be like, yeah, you're gonna keep impacting the world. So let's make it float. So you want to get that little white piece that's over there. Yeah, there you go. And then you hold that up to in between on top. There you go. Yeah, and so then you want it to get it to float and spin. Yeah, you'll get it. You'll definitely get it. Yeah, one of these. Yep.
Do I need to use the white piece?
That's a good question. You're the first person to ask that. Maybe not. Yeah, you're welcome to try without it.
Is this like...
I feel like that makes it easier. Maybe it makes it harder. I don't know. With it. Yeah, I don't know. But you're the first person to even ask that, so that's an interesting thinking. I like that mentality. It's like, do I even need this piece to make this work? You got this.
I feel like, when it turns green, does that mean like I'm close?
Oh, no, I don't think it has anything to do with the light. Yeah, because I don't want to throw you off with the lights.
Like, oh, I got it. It's green, bro.
Yeah, you're good. It's green. Yeah, no.
I had one of these levitating fucking speakers, bro, that would just float like this, and I could never get the motherfucker.
Oh, you're gonna get this for sure. Yeah, I would say use the white thing. Fuck it. And then if you go right up on the white thing, and then just let the white thing go real slow, pretty much, I think, then you'll have it. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you want it to spell, but go real light spin. Oh wait. Yeah. Let's see. You got this. I believe in you. You've achieved greater things. You sold the highest selling skateboard set in the entire world, and you're holding the world in your hands now. Yeah, you got this. So if you go up a little higher, I think, yeah, like right there, and then you slowly kind of just let it go, and then move the white thing. I'm not sure, but I think if it touches the white thing, literally, then that's exactly where it's supposed to be, like touching the white thing. And then if you just let the white thing go, yeah, I think, but real light on the spin, or else that'll fuck it. There we go. And then it'll keep spinning. You're good. And then if you get rid of that slowly, you might have it. You might. Oh, he's got it. Let's go. My man.
I think you definitely need the white.
So you do. All right. Good to know. It was, maybe not though. You're the first person to ask. That was a solid ask.
Nah, you don't need.
Oh, you don't need the white thing. You just proved it. All right.
Yeah.
I love it. Yo. I love it.
There it is,
All right, so last thing we do on the podcast, the very last thing, and then we close it out, is we just create a random song, any song you want, and we just sing out, and then I go turn the camera off. Any song, any random song, we can play it on the phone, we can just sing it. It can be literally anything, and you can think about it, no pressure. Any song you want. If I don't know it, I'll just try to hum along. If I know it, I'll sing it with you. Yeah. Or we can play it on a video. It's It's all up to
I'm
choice.
I'm not a big singer.
Not a big, neither am I. Oh, we don't have. Oh, it's not about a good voice thing. No. Like we did Lion King on one of them, I think. We've done Tequila on one. Let's see. And is there a genre that you're feeling? What is your favorite genre of music?
Dude, I listen to everything.
Everything?
Very
Same.
eclectic with my musical tastes.
Nice.
I've been listening to a lot of Neil Young lately. Neil Young
Nice.
is one of my favorites.
Yeah?
Nirvana.
Solid.
I love Nirvana.
Oh, Nirvana's solid. Yeah.
Love
Nirvana's super solid.
But I like hip hop. I like everything, bro.
Dude, yeah. What about the only one I don't like is fucking whatchamacallit, country. Besides that, I love them all.
I actually have you heard Johnny Paycheck? Have you heard of Johnny Paycheck?
I don't think so.
Old school country gangster, bro.
Gangster.
Yeah. I like all music. I'll give everything a fucking fair shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Country, there's probably fewer country songs.
Oh, yeah.
Than most other
But you do like some country.
But there are some country songs that I do
Man,
like.
Johnny Paycheck. Shout out to Johnny
Paycheck's
Paycheck.
the man, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
is he still alive?
No, he's not.
Damn.
He's not. Yeah, but he's dope.
R.I.P. Johnny Paycheck, but he's still
R.I.P.
dope.
I
Yo.
think he's dead.
Yeah.
Pretty
Think
sure.
he's dead? Is this your shit? Is this your shit?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is this a song you want? Is this a choice? It's a little Nirvana.
It's not the.
That wouldn't be the pick. That wouldn't be the pick.
It's not the one that I would go with. Let me see.
Let's see.
Let me pull up my
Yeah.
favorites.
Oh, you pull up your
my
fave.
Pandora deck.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
We're going Pandora faves.
No Pandora. Spotify.
We're going Spotify
I don't
faves.
fuck with Pandora
Fuck Pandora. No, Pandora, if you want to sponsor, we still love you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I was listening to.
Jams. Jams with a Z.
I like the fast, like hardcore Nirvana.
Yeah. That's sick. Yeah. I'm with you. Pretty eclectic. Definitely prefer rap and rock. Let's go mellow. Hey. Oh, I love this outro. Damn. Good way to end a fucking epic convo. Do you play any instruments?
I fuck around on the drums a little bit. Play
Nice.
the drums.
Yeah. Sick. Good shit,
about
man.
you?
Nah, I wish. I feel like I have a little rhythm, but I don't.
Yeah. That white boy rhythm.
Yeah, exactly. Playing us out.
Hit by a dog with a rabbit too.
Sing it.
Crave this a little too soon.
Hey. Epic fucking podcast. Shout out to Ryan. Let's start shouting out all the fucking apps and everything.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out everything you want to shout out right now.
Trail Roulette, check it out. If you need some CBD, fucking get that Bloom, Blume. It's gonna be
Blume.
sublingual strips. You know what I'm saying? Nice and easy. But Trail Roulette, baby. Fuck
Trail
Roulette.
Roulette.
You know what I'm saying? Rebel Rampage. Look for us there. Yeah, man.
Where can they find you on Instagram or?
Oh yeah, I got an Instagram, Rye Fuller, RYFULLER.
RYFULLER. That's RYFULLER on Instagram.
Yeah, that's my personal. And then Trail Roulette, we got an IG page for Trail Roulette. Check it out, man.
Anywhere else? Anything else you want to shout out? People to contact you? Is IG best or what do you prefer?
Yeah, hit me on IG, man.
Yeah.
Hit me, shoot me a DM on IG. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me. I spend way too much fucking time on IG.
As does every single human.
Yeah. So I'm easily reached there. And yeah, man. Come see me in Laguna. Swing by Focus. Yeah.
Focus CBD.
Yeah. There it is.
Hell yeah. Focus CBD, Trail Roulette, Bloom, RY Fuller on Instagram. Fucking legend himself.
There it is. Holla at me.
Dude, I'll go turn it off. Dude, you fucking killed it. That was awesome, bro.
Shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew you were interesting, but I didn't know you were this fucking interesting.